Oh, there's the audio. Awesome. Yep, got visual, we got audio, which means we have a stream. Welcome to the Action Sturge. I do want to say right off the bat, thank you to our 2 new followers, Lord Richter. Welcome to the stream, and then Fearless Dogfish, who followed us earlier today. Thank you so much. And with that, let's go ahead and get some business out of the way, and then we'll introduce our people and play a game. Now, the first thing that we need to get out of the way is we do this every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can, if you're watching us on Twitch, you are earning points. You can use those points on our every other week. We have a dungeon crawler thing where we allow the viewers to spend points to change the game and redeem things for the players, or redeem things against the players, which is always a good time as well. We also will be running maybe some semi-regular arena fights, like PvP arena fights. We had one last week, and that seemed to have some success. People seem to enjoy that, so we'll probably tighten the screws on that and try it again. And yes, we have one of our esteemed winner here, who's playing Harold tonight. Morakake did a lot of points. And yeah, so you can check us out every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you've missed some stuff, or you want to check out some old stuff that we've done, you can always check out our YouTube, the link to which you can find on Twitch under the viewing screen. We have a bunch of links to our socials and stuff there, including our Discord, which you can stop by and hang out with us. The other thing I want to say is that D&D WoW, our friends over at D&D WoW give us some dice from time to time to give away. One of which we gave away during the arena match for
Unicorn.
Real life unicorn one, and so we give away dice from time to time. So they're really awesome because they allow us to do that, and they also have hooked us up with a promotional code, so you can go and buy some dice for a very nice price, 10% off of all color changing metal dice in their store at dndwow.com. So check them out. Use our code. Tell them that we sent you. And I believe that's it. So let's go ahead and introduce everybody. We'll start with the Deacon Smith. Go ahead and tell us who you're playing, and go ahead and tell us what Rook's goal is tonight.
Hello, everyone. I'm the Deacon Smith. Obviously I'm playing Rook, the halfling thief, and his goal is to lay low because we are in Happy Tree, and God only knows who's watching.
All right. The Plaster Dragon.
I am playing Tyrion, the Zealot Cleric, and I think my goal tonight is to try and help Aziz find more of the animals and see if we can get a little further along, because we got a bunch of bad news last time and discovered that we're in a little bit of trouble here in terms of our progress and our timetable. So I want to see if I can help him get us back on track.
Very nice. Let's see. Oops, lost visual. Fork Puff, tell us a little bit about Harrison.
Everybody, I'm Fork Puff, otherwise known as Maddie. I'm playing Harrison, the human bard, and what I think I should be focusing on tonight is wherever we go, keep buffing the way I've been buffing, specifically Harold. Whether it be to regain Happy Tree to the best of its abilities, or to help Aziz find any spirit animals, I'm always going to follow the group wherever they need to go and just be there to support them. Albeit nice. It's very snarky at the same time, though.
Yeah, those buffs.
Those shoes and that shirt, honey.
Those are the debuffs.
Yeah. Vicious mockery.
Terry.
My name is Terry. I am playing Aziz, the halfling druid. And immediate goals are to hopefully find a way to help protect Happy Tree, and long-term goals are to find the rest of the ancient animals and get the other 3/4 of this ritual.
Yes. And Morcake.
Hi, I'm Morcake. I'm playing Harold the Barbarian. I think, honestly, that Harold just wants to protect Happy Tree, whatever it will take at this point. And moving forward, it's the same with us. He's just finding the spirit animals and completing the ritual.
Excellent. And so the reason Happy Tree is on everybody's minds is because a lot of refugees from the orc invasion have gathered there, and it is surrounded by magical giants, somewhat psychic magical giants, and so that's going on, which can only mean that Tum Tum has some nefarious design. And when you guys got into Happy Tree, you had some reunions with some wonderful people. Chief among them, Hera, who you haven't seen since the arena, and Duncan as well.
Oh yeah, Tyrion's in his element right now.
Hera,
He's got
Duncan.
his trusty follower, and then the love of his life. Wink, wonk.
And
Axton, you talk too much.
I don't think I speak enough.
and of course, with them was also Stefan, who seemed to have survived the ambush on the orcs that you guys left him at when you teleported away. And him and his crew teleported in. So you saw them. You also reunited with what's her face? Who's that lady that Harold talks to sometimes?
The priestess?
Yeah, hang on.
Was it Lucidia or something like
Lucidia,
Yeah, I think
it
Lucidia.
was. Yes, Lucidia. So Lucidia, you saw her. You saw Nana.
Fala and her
Fala.
husband. Yeah, we're all like, yeah,
Yeah.
Fala.
Fala, Malfolio. Yeah, so it was a
Portfolio's giving me some sick tats right now.
yes, that's right. Yeah, tats. And so there's a lot of really there's a lot of really good reunion stuff going on. There was also a scene with Aziz and the turtle, where they communicated, and Aziz got 1/4 of the ritual, and some possible clues to the location of the other ancient animals, I believe. And oh, of course you saw what was his name? Doondrop. So he's hanging out too, the dwarf.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, he's like now he's like, oh yeah, you can kick some ass. Now I'll help you out after trying to like kidnap Aziz.
He was
Little
trying to
did he
he was
know.
trying to protect him.
Yeah, protect. Anyway, Aziz was like, did you go rhino or you went ostrich, didn't you?
Yep.
You know, like, don't fuck with me.
Went full ostrich. So that's where we're at. I believe.
Did I get a chance to do a divination on someone last time? I can't remember whether or not I ended up doing it.
Cannot remember either. What would the divination have been on?
I'm trying to remember if we were trying to spy. Were we trying to spy on Tum Tum, or was there someone else we were trying to spy on last time?
I
Anybody
can't
remember?
remember.
You did You saw Duncan. I remember you seeing Duncan and Stefan in the boat.
That's right. That's what we
Yeah.
used the divination for, to see if we could find where they were to find our way in, and we found the secret entrance.
Yes.
Yes.
That's right. So we did do that was what we used our divination for.
Mm.
So we still have that in our back pocket under our spells for today.
Okay. Excellent. And I feel like I'm forgetting something, but that's been a constant feeling today, so maybe it is nothing related. All right, so we'll carry on then. So, but something interesting that happened last time that we left off, Stefan and Tyrion kind of walked off together, with Tyrion explaining to Stefan like what was going on and just basically laying all the cards on the table and what the stakes are. Am I correct?
Yep.
Okay, in typical Tyrion fashion.
With a small hint of "I told you so" in there.
And Stefan seemed quite receptive. So I think now we're going to have the entire group gathered except for Harold, because Harold needs to make some kind of entrance with the tats. So we're gonna am I wrong on that? Is my instinct wrong on that?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
I'll run with it.
Because he's actually got something different to show. But I think so the rest of you will have reconvened, and I kind of want to open up on the scene where you guys are in a crowded happy tree full of refugees from all over the Borderlands, and there's some relief in the air, having seen Harold come back to life, having seen Tyrion. And for some people, even seeing Stefan is a good sign as well. And Stefan is not wasting a single opportunity. He's in the background. We can maybe kind of see him, or as we pan onto you guys, we can see him somewhere in the background, sort of doing the politician, like talking to people and maybe handing out food and rations to people, and just trying to generally make himself look positive and useful. So
Duncan's like, "Have you heard the word of Janrik?" To everybody.
I think I remembered something that might got missed.
Okay, yes.
Nana was working on the flaming sword.
Ah, yes, that's right. That's exactly where we left off, because Nana had to tell you guys
That's
what was
super
up.
important.
Yes, thank you for
Yeah,
saying
she
that.
was going to tell us what's
Yeah,
going
it's-
on.
Super important.
Super important.
Yeah, Nana was also super happy to see Harold too. She gave him a big old sloppy kiss. I also got a sloppy kiss though, so I don't know. There's a lot of confusion. I can't tell what her tastes are.
Wide open.
Which is funny because Nana, I think the only person that knows Nana for who they really are is that's you, right?
Yep. I know exactly what she is.
And nobody else has any idea.
Yeah, she made me promise to never tell, and I haven't.
You took it
No.
to the grave.
Literally.
Dude, that's a bond right there. You didn't even know.
So that's gonna happen too. So I think you're all maybe convening for that. Nana has called you guys all together. She hasn't shown up yet. Harold hasn't shown up yet. I think Malfolio is with Harold as well, because I think he's actually the one doing the tats. And so Follow will be with you guys, and then the rest of the gang: Hera, Duncan,
Stefan.
Stefan is doing his
that's
thing.
right, yeah.
And unless you want him there, in which case
No,
he'll
not
be there.
particularly. Oh, Clive's there too.
Oh yes, Clive is around. Clive is hanging out with Rook.
Yeah, that's right. He's his buddy.
I can't seem to shake him.
It's a really bad fungus.
He's yeah. Do you think Rook has come to appreciate Clive at all, or do you think he's still just even if he wouldn't admit it?
No, I did at first, but now it's getting he's kind of overbearing.
Well, we went to the same school. What can I say?
He's like a discount Harrison.
Like, I don't want him to.
Dollar store Harrison.
Yeah, great value, Harrison.
We have Harrison at home.
Value Harrison.
Harrison at home.
That's fucking killing me for some reason.
Get free climbs for the price of one Harrison.
Top 3 in 1 Harrison. I don't know why it's so funny. Whew.
No matter your class or creed, you can agree on one thing. So
We may differ in ideology, but we know who the better bard is.
So you guys are all convened together. Duncan is actually looking quite well despite his injuries. The elves have done a number on him, and maybe a night has passed. The giants outside have not done much. They are basically just keeping watch. They don't seem to have called any other reinforcements. They just sort of spread out around to cover the giant that they lost, that you guys so gracefully took down.
Do you want me to switch up my spells on the day change? I could throw a true seeing on there.
Whatever you
and
like.
see if
Yeah.
I'm asking the team. I'm asking the
Oh,
party.
okay, yeah.
I could throw a true seeing on there in place of the divination and kind of give him the hairy eyeball.
Yeah, I wonder. I don't know if I need to change. I think the spells I have. I really like having that shadow spell just in case.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's a nice one.
Especially
Yeah,
when you
what-
combine
what-
it with Tyrion's return spell.
Yes.
That's actually true, yeah.
Actually, do you want me to
Go
put
into the
that
shadows.
spell back up?
Come back with the light.
Do you want me to put that spell back up for this day and just drop a homing beacon here?
Well, that would allow us to do some exploring, looking for the ancient animals without leaving Happy Tree completely undefended.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
we can
true.
just
So we can go out and
anytime
go
we
back.
want.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do that for this next day. So that means I get one first level spell that's not an always on spell. So that means I get Cure Light, Cure Moderate, Magic Missile, and Word of Reap. No,
Because-
yeah.
From my vision of the
Whoa.
last ritual, Happy Tree is tied to the last ritual, right?
It's tied. Happy Tree is tied to the first speaker, who has become Happy Tree. So
Right.
the first speaker resides here.
I think even
The
Harold
odds are good that
confirmed
we'll
that
meet
when he
the-
came back from the dead.
Right.
and the fact that Tum Tum is surrounding it suggests it's pretty important.
Exactly.
Harrison, do you want to aid me before I cast this spell?
Yeah, sure. Is there like preparation for it that I could help you with or something? Maybe you have like a certain way you cast it.
Yeah, we can say that there's a ritual focus and some concentration.
All right. Let me see
You're
what I can
meditating
aid.
with me to.
Okay, so should it be +2 or +1?
+2 because there's 2 bonds, right?
Okay, yeah.
My bond with you and your bond with me.
Yeah, on a hit, they take +1 or -2, your choice. On a 7 through 9, I expose myself to danger, retribution, or cost when I help you with this.
Okay.
Give up your coin.
No, not my coin. It's required for it. This is my one coin.
Is the divination, is that a spell?
The word of recall is a spell, yes.
Oh, the word of recall. Oh, the word of recall is. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Hold up, we all got like 200 gold from like the dungeon with the golem thing that we destroyed.
Yes, you
Yeah.
have.
And
got
has
some-
his special coin.
Yeah, but I have my
Yeah.
my first $1,000,000.
Me first dollar, yes.
Well, for
Me
and
really
Me lucky dime.
You colored on it with crayon.
to draw the to set the beacon, you cast the spell now.
Yes.
Okay.
Blinded by the light. Ah! Jesus, Tyrion, my eyes.
So I got a 7,
Partial success. Okay.
and the +1 makes it an 8. So the aid
Eight.
really isn't necessary. That's really a crappy roll, but I guess we'll say that the spell is revoked from my deity. I can't do it again until I commune.
All
So,
right.
If
Oh,
we
it's
use
all
it
fun and
today,
games
that's
until
it.
somebody dispels it.
Actually, Harrison, isn't your aid better?
It is if I do my arcane art, but it would still only be a +2.
Okay.
Which would be a
That wouldn't be-
9.
Yeah.
Right. That's all right. We'll just lose the spell till the next time I meditate. It just means that if we can only go out once today and automatically come back.
Unless I have something that doubles the effect. And it would make it a +4. But it all depends if I can do my arcane art or not.
Okay.
If that's okay, John.
Yeah. Go ahead and play away. Well,
There
it
you
looks
go.
like you can do your arcane art.
Oh, yeah, so that's actually, I can choose to, I believe, double. Let me double check before I keep talking. So, let's see. I can choose two effects instead of 1, and then I can choose 1 to double. So yeah, I'll make that a +4, thus making it an 11. Thus, you can keep the spell.
There you go.
Yay!
So if we need to use it in the course of today, I can always cast it again when we get back.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Sweet,
Harrison.
I forgot I can double that. Good idea, Terry. Teamwork.
Well done, Harrison.
I just know whenever you were amping up Harold, there was many levels of help going on.
That's right. That resulted in a ridiculous number of extra dice of damage.
Yeah.
And I think while, he's preparing his spells, I'd like to prepare mine as well. I think I'm going to choose, instead of invisibility and shadow walk, I'm going to do telepathy and shadow walk. That way, if somebody does need help in Happy Tree, all I have to do is I have to form a telepathic bond with them, touch them, and then if they call and say they need help through the connection,
Okay.
we can bolt at any time. But I have to choose who.
Oh, I wonder who.
Who? I don't know.
Clive says, well, I could probably use some help.
Oh, buddy. I've forgiven you, but god damn it.
Hey, when I helped him, I died.
Well, Clive would be the type of person that would call me to help to open a jar of pickles for him. Like, guys, I need you.
No, think about it. two great bards teaming up for a duet. Our thoughts would be seamless. Your thoughts would be my thoughts would be your thoughts.
I turn to... I'll just go, that's okay, buddy. I got it for me.
We need someone who understands what an emergency is.
That's the nice and firm way of putting it. Yes.
Oh, come on. I've helped. Rook, remember when I helped you tackle that assassin?
Oh yeah, I remember. All right.
Yes.
Remember I lured him into a defenseless position and you totally just snuck up and knocked his ass out. I've still got the scar.
He's right. He's right.
Hey, stop showing off your scars. That's my thing. When I go to sleep and I bruise.
Just have feathers in this.
Moss bruises me again.
I'm thinking between Hera, Nana, and Fala.
You
The
know it's
ladies.
gonna be Fala, come on.
I know it's gonna be Fala, but
He's pretending to decide.
Yeah. I'm like, oh,
Hey,
who
Fala,
should I
we need
pick?
to kiss to make this spell happen.
No, no, God. Is her husband around?
No, he isn't. He's not
That's
there.
right. It could.
He's making tattoos right now.
Nah. I'll be a gentleman. Perhaps I will take her hand and kiss it instead. If she will allow, I'll ask her. Approach her, and I'll tell Fala, we will be exploring outside of Happy Tree. But if anything were to happen, and I couldn't reach you, I wouldn't be able to forgive myself. So I'm asking if you would be willing to accept this telepathic bond, sealed with a kiss on the hand.
And she sort of like fake blushes, like she like faux blushes, and she says, "Why, Harrison, I would be honored."
And then I will take a knee, and I will I have to cast a spell too. Let's see how elegantly I do this. Hey! Yeah, so I will place a fat old kiss on that hand, and not like.
Swallows it.
No, it's not even too wet. It's just like the perfect amount.
Yeah, the perfect amount.
If you rolled a 5, you would have honestly just deep throated
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm like.
You would have accidentally shoved your fingers in your mouth.
It's like a
Yeah,
little
nibble
chef's
on a little bit.
I'm sorry.
kiss.
Start biting on her nails, like.
But no, it's a perfect
Me-
little kiss.
There's like sparkles.
Yeah.
And then like they,
Tyrion
like, surround
cries.
her. Yeah. And then I'll stand back and I'll look at her and I will think of Clive struggling to open a jar of pickles.
And she goes,
Perfect. I hope that's. I think of her husband's tiny peepee. Whoa! No, I'm kidding.
and she leans in, she says, "Harrison, you know I can read your other thoughts as well."
No, you can't. And just briskly walk the other way.
Well done, Harris.
Blushing.
And she's going to say, "You're still thinking about Natalie."
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm still thinking about my time with Gaspard in the fucking hot tub. Not in a fond manner. But yeah, I do.
Just a nibble.
I do worry about Natalie. I haven't seen her. She's not here, right?
Oh god, now Harrison's going to empty his purse. Like,
What the hell? You bring it up and you're like, oh god.
yeah, she's just
All
she's
of you.
she's
All
like 2 hours later, she's just like, "Oh my god." Like, you've written like 6 songs.
Oh my god.
No.
But yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, that kind of like from the back of my mind comes to the forefront, and I'm like, oh, what's she thinking about? Yeah, that's what I thought. The only, I guess, is she can probe into my mind, but I can't get into hers.
Yeah, she's just a solid
Mysterious
wall.
moon elves.
Yeah, those moon elves, yo. But I'll tell her while we're out exploring, if any sort of danger occurs, let me know, and we'll be back in a jiffy.
And okay. And Harold, how do you enter?
Where are we? Like all gathered and everything. Like where are we?
Maybe like in a nice like place like under a tree root that sort of bows out from the ground to create sort of an arch. Maybe like everybody can kind of be gathered under that. It's like a little bit away from the crowds. Like it's the only maybe one of the few places left where there's a little space.
I think I walk in looking kind of exhausted. 'Cause we spent the night here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking kind of exhausted. And I'm not even making a big deal out of things. just walks in and like stands beside Tyrion and maybe Aziz, but sleeveless at this point, so the tattoos are fully visible, and you probably can't read them. I don't think they can read my country's runes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm probably just like, well, that's sick.
Thanks.
And not
That's
getting like the
It just looks
meaning.
cool.
Definitely poking it.
Malfolio slaps your hand away.
Fine.
Still sore, you know. God.
Malfolio, he says, I think it is some of my best work yet.
I mean, in my opinion, it's definitely your best work. How much was it again?
And he says, please, you are a friend.
Yeah, so how much is
200
it?
gold. Please, you're a friend. 200 gold.
How much is in your pocket right now?
He says, well, perhaps I will need you to save my life just one more time.
Wait, I saved your life. Butt in like. I could do it again. That's fine. That's my payment. Okay, big guy.
Now,
I
Harrison.
got it covered.
True heroes do not care about credit.
To be fair, I have given you all kind of credit. So, this is Harrison's name.
That's not my name.
In my runes, it is. In my people's words.
Yes, very
Why does it
interesting
look like that?
language.
It's a bit crude, I guess, for you people, but everyone who's not Aziz, Rook, Harrison, and Aziz, please leave. I have something to say.
Yeah. So, they can give you some space.
Just give me like 2 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. They'll go off for a second. Go ahead.
I'll give Malfolio a little fist bump as he goes by. He's my bro, but I love his wife.
He's my bro, but I want to cook him.
Why didn't you just say so?
We're very open-minded about such things in the Elvish Kingdoms.
So, I don't like to get sappy, but this journey and everything we've done, I could never have done on my own. And
I'm already
when
crying.
I died, I fully realized that when we are all dead, I will never see you all again. But I want everyone, all of my ancestors and everyone who is to come, to know your names. That's one of the only gifts I can give to you all, is that you will be remembered for eternity by all of my people.
Yeah, I'm like blowing into my silk handkerchief, and I'll be like, "You big fucking teddy bear, you!" And I'll just like give him a hug, like my head is like perfectly like in his chest, like.
I will scratch this from the records. Just pat back.
It's a great honor, my friend.
Yeah, and then I'll look back expectantly at the rest of the group. Well,
Indeed, it is an honor.
I'm not talking about agreeing with them. I'm talking about a hug. You can do it as an ostrich if you want.
You realize where my head would end up with the hug,
Yes.
right? So, no.
Truly an honor. Come on, I'll even let you on my shoulders if you want to. You can sit on his shoulders.
Harrison, we've hugged for like 15 seconds now.
I'm not letting go. I'm gonna like start scooting Harold back to the group. Come on. Come on. It's not a proper group hug if it's...
I regret everything that I've ever done. I
How
would take
important is
myself
it?
away, but I'm still sore.
How important is this group hug to you, Harrison?
Incredibly.
Fine.
Fine.
Then I'll go and, put myself into the group hug.
He does the little Janric side hug.
I will as well.
What do you climb on my shoulders?
I'll just stick to the outside of the leg or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
The halflings get the
lift one of you
sodomy.
up.
Yeah, each of you can hug one of the sides of his head.
Yes, there you go.
Halfling earmuffs.
Halfling earmuffs. They're just called earmuffs where they come from.
Oh, sorry, that was racist. Forgive me.
Sorry, I was a little late on that one. That was funny. And then as you guys are group hugging, gonna hear "Oh please, I come back and you've all turned to hugging whiny babies."
You want in the hug, Dewdrop? Because Harold doesn't want you. Get out of here.
Hell no, I don't want it on the hug. We got a war to fight, don't we? Where's everyone
We
else?
I'm gonna go give him a hug. No, I'm kidding. It would make you feel better.
You get a cask of dwarven ale in me and I'll hug anything. But where it stands right now, I'm sober and I'm angry. And those giants out there, well, there's too many of them for my liking. Please tell me we got a plan.
Oh yeah.
We
We're
do,
working
but
on one.
yeah, we need to talk with Nana before we go anywhere.
And at that point, everybody else is seeing that Dewdrop has sort of intruded. Will kind of ease back over. If the moment is over, if it's not, you can kick Dewdrop out.
Yeah. No, not a moment. The moment's broken.
And everybody sort of meanders back over. Rushing through them, sort of breaking the crowd apart, will be Nana, and she looks a little tired as well. She was up last night, scrying away on this blade, and she stops briefly to give a big wide smile to Harold, and maybe even a little wink. And she says, I've got it. I spent all night researching and scrying and identifying, and I think I have answers.
Fantastic.
And,
Thank
okay.
you for your hard work.
Yeah, so what questions do you guys have?
How did the legendary magical sword break so easy?
Oh, that's easy. It's not the legendary magical greatsword.
Oh.
It doesn't fit the right time period, and the craftsmanship compared to what that sword is supposed to be considered is quite shoddy. It's still a magnificent blade, or, well, it was, but
It's like I hug Harrison now.
Yeah. Then now I'm the one. Like his head's like right on my shoulder. He's like leaning down. I'm like pat.
But unfortunately, it was not the blade of legend. That blade is very special indeed. I have more information about that if you'd like to hear it. Is there anything else you would like to know about this blade?
Is this the blade? Was this a magical flaming blade and the one that we recovered in the fight when we attacked Stefan's tower?
It did held magic at one point. You can see the runes here inscribed in the hilt. It held some sort of property. It looks to be most likely a flaming property activated by a magical password. It is also made of a, and then Doondrop will kind of chime in. He'll say, "That's dwarven steel. Any dwarf could see that." And she says, and she nods, and she says, "Oh yes, but it has a finish that is quite custom of the gnomish folk." And she'll shoot a look at Harold, and she and then she'll proudly say, which is no surprise, since gnomes are always finishing what dwarves are starting. And
Whoa. Yeah. Harrison's like, get it, girl, Jerry.
And she will say, but the magic of this blade is quite spectacular indeed. It looks as though it was meant to be a forgery. Since it bears great likeness to the descriptions of the magical blade of lore. Whoever enchanted this blade was quite skilled indeed. And in fact, go ahead, Harrison.
No. Go ahead, finish.
Oh, and she says, and in fact, well, no, that's all she says. Yeah.
I find it interesting. Did we give the orcs the sword and then meet up with them later?
Mm-hmm.
Could they have totally forged another fake sword to make some... Do we think they would have the capabilities of doing that? Or do you think we've always had this blade?
Do they have a gnome enchanter?
Well, that would be severely pointless.
Unless they wanted to cause turmoil.
But if they were going to try and kill us anyway, so.
Well, I mean, if they were double crossing us and like, what's his butt, Tum Tum wanted to keep them on his side.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
Maybe they go to him and he like swaps it out or something. And
Yeah,
says, that sword is a forgery. I have the real sword.
Yeah. I was wondering, well, because I'm the one that actually, I know the story about the blade, and I know that it comes from the ancient Lich's forest. And I wanted to ask Aziz real quick, are any of your ancient guardian animals located in that area at all? Or do you know?
I do not know.
Ah, shit.
Well, I was told there was hints to the ancient animals. I just do not know what those hints are yet.
So you gotta piece them together. Yeah, because like that would be the first place I would say we should go then, if that's where one of them is, because then we could also look for the blade in those woods as well.
I'm going to draw some little marks on the map here, because why would the turtle hide it from you? Wouldn't make sense.
Well, no. Well, you told me that he had clues. We just,
Yeah,
in character, never discussed them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was gonna try to think of something like really clever, but then I was just like, why would? I mean, it's typical
Why
of
would
fiction.
the turtle riddle me?
Yeah, it's typical.
Turtle's like, I'm gonna keep it real with you.
So it's typical, right, of fiction to do that. But I think we'll subvert that, and so here's one.
That's how we roll. Converting tropes.
You see, you saw you saw a vision of an island. You saw a vision in the Wandering Plains.
Wandering or whispering?
Whispering Plains, and
there's a whole other wandering plane.
and then there's also
We were
one
wandering through the Whispering Plains.
up in the mountains near Blood Peak Keep.
So mountain, island, plains. Well, fiddlesticks. That is not the woods. Yeah, I just don't understand what if I don't know if we've had a fake sword the whole time or if we've been bamboozled. You know what I'm saying?
all we have.
Sounds like you're trying to discern realities, perhaps,
Sure, why not? I mean, you might as well
Give
roll
that.
for it,
or
right?
maybe spout lore.
Why don't you
Okay.
spout lore and I'll discern realities? Because I'm good at discerning realities and you're good at spouting lore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless
Okay.
we're trying for experience points.
Something interesting. And you get one question?
I get one. The dice who were so kind to me last week have completely turned on me.
Yeah. So the GM will only tell you something interesting. It's on you to make it useful.
As Nana is going on about the whoever enchanted this blade and their skill level and all that stuff, you notice, and as she's pointing out the runic inscriptions and the magic that holds them there, you're gonna notice some stylistic choices that are very common to a specific wizard you know.
Oh my god. Wait. Oh no. It's dead, homeboy. That's not dead, isn't it?
No, this is these would be characteristic of Melvin.
Oh shit. It's not dead. Not dead, homeboy? Oh my god. I know
It's
he's
actually
alive,
homeboy.
out of character, but. Oh. Huh.
Melvin made the forgery?
Yeah.
And what question will you ask Tyrion?
What do you think? Should I go for useful or valuable, or what is not what it appears to be?
Maybe what here is useful or valuable.
Yeah. That's what I
What
was
here is
thinking.
useful? What here is useful or valuable to me? That bag of money over there, sweet. I grab it.
What is useful or valuable to you? Oops.
Much better.
Sorry, 1 second. Let me call my agent.
Hold up, I'm just gonna ask the audience.
Audience, what here is useful or valuable to me? Tell me. Tell me now.
So,
What was that?
huh? Nothing.
A moment of silence.
I had to check my notes. No. So something here that is useful or valuable to you. I'm trying to think. There's a couple things, and depending on which one I choose, it's going to maybe affect things. So I have to I have choice. What is it when you have too many choices?
Oh,
Decision paralysis or something like that.
yes, that's
Analysis paralysis?
Yeah, analysis paralysis. Yeah.
Who is it?
the one.
What the fuck?
Okay, so I think the most valuable thing for you to take away from this is whether or not the sword was fake, whether or not it was a forgery when you gave it to them, or whether or not it's been a forgery all along. The important thing, the most valuable thing to take away from this is that this blade you have here was not the real blade. And in order for Tum Tum to still have influence over the orcs, that means that they do not have the real blade. So Tum Tum still holds the blade. And whatever charade this was, Tum Tum still has the blade. Or at least the orcs don't have it. So
Yeah, I feel like Tum Tum has to have it because otherwise there would be no reason for them to follow him over us.
Right, and it's kind of something I think you already kind of knew, but that's the key part is that that's the key part. That's the takeaway from all this is that blade is still out there.
So whatever his name was, Argyle or whatever, when you kicked when we got the sword from him, he's always had a fake. So wherever he got it from, because we got it from him.
Tum.
He got it from Tum Tum?
I believe he was a follower of Tum Tum, wasn't
No,
he?
he's a follower of Stefan.
No, fair enough.
Yeah, everybody just slowly turns to Stefan.
Yeah, we could always ask Stefan about the sword.
Yeah, hey, you gave this to your guy that died. Sorry about that, by the way.
Ooh,
Anyway.
yeah. That would have actually been great. That would have been fantastic. That would have been the best answer, and I didn't even think of it. That's Stefan's probably the most valuable thing here because he's the one who gave the blade to dude.
The dude, Argyle. That's
dude.
not his name.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I think it's
Argoth.
Argoth.
Yeah,
Yes.
the unhinged or something.
Yeah.
Argoth the Unhinged.
Yeah, so that's perfect right there. Yeah, Stefan is the most valuable thing right now, for once.
Yeah, we'll let Tyrion initiate that.
Time to go have a conversation with our good buddy, Stefan.
Oh, and we can do that cool thing where you guys just kind of all like group look over, and then the next scene is just you guys surrounding him, like, and he's and he's just
I push him up against the wall.
Yeah, no, oh god.
and he
Gives
says,
you life money, kid.
The next scene is Harold holding him upside down by one leg.
The real sword falls out of his pants. No.
he says, the flaming blade. I wondered what had happened to that. Word was that it was stolen from Argoth when he died.
Yeah.
I don't know if stolen is the right word, but
Looted?
Grave rob.
no,
They had to be in a grave for it to be grave robbed.
that's right.
There was no use for it if he was
Spoiled.
dead, so it was acquired.
Spoils of war.
However you prefer. But this is good news. Do you still have it?
No, we do not.
We have this part.
It was destroyed because apparently it was a forgery.
And he his smile widens a little bit, and he says, "Oh, you figured that much out, did you?"
Oh my god. Harold.
After a fashion, so you knew it was a forgery then. So where did you get the forgery?
And he said, "Well, if you don't mind putting me down, I might be able to recollect my thoughts a bit better."
Yes, of course. Harold, please. I understand you're upset.
He says, "I don't see why. We're all in this together now."
So the sword.
Yes,
So
the
We're just
sword.
gonna
Speak
gloss
now.
over that. Yeah, just
I had it commissioned. I had it commissioned. It was quite expensive, but luckily the dwarven blade we already had, and we commissioned a gnome to work on it to prep it for enchantment, and then a wizard from the what was that place called, Forkpuff?
the perpetual. Oh, like my hometown.
The Perpetual Academy or something like that.
Perpetual Tower.
Perpetual Tower, yeah. And then we had commissioned a wizard from the Perpetual Tower to enchant it.
That's impossible. He's been missing for years.
Who?
Melvin
Wizard.
Spelvin, of course, from the Perpetual Tower. He was a professor there.
You know Melvin.
He taught me everything I know.
And he kind of he gives another smile and he says, I thought you'd know a little more then. He was a very talented wizard. I asked him to serve as my court wizard, but he turned me down. He apparently was traveling south. This was some time ago.
Oh God, south is the Whispering Plains. Oh Jesus.
Yes, he said that there was, wizards, they're all doom and gloom, darkness is coming, that sort of thing, you know.
I mean, peek the situation around us now, Stefan. Does it look exactly the most cheerful right now?
He says, open your eyes, Harrison. This has always been the situation.
We're just a part of it now. That's the only issue.
And he says, I must admit it was a stroke of genius on my part. I commissioned the blade to introduce a symbol to our armies. I figured if we had a symbol to rally behind, and one that already had a powerful legend behind it, we could gain that much more influence over our troops and maybe get some new recruits. Of course, I didn't.
Yeah, that kind of backfired because the orcs are more pissed off than ever.
What do the orcs care?
What the orcs were after, the sword.
Our sword?
That's why they invaded. Yes.
Oh, damn.
The legendary sword. It's why they invaded.
Well, if I'd known that, I would have given it to them in exchange for their help.
Yes, which we tried.
That's what we did.
And they discovered it was a forgery. That was the meeting you jumped into the middle of.
Oh. No. Well, that didn't go well at all.
No, it did not.
Well, thankfully you took the brunt of it.
We barely escaped with our lives, and it sounds like you did the same.
And he actually looks a little crestfallen. He says, it was pretty bad. I'd wager that the Crimson Blades are done for.
I'd wager that you're right. The only thing left to do is rally the remaining people and keep them safe until we have an opportunity to properly strike back at the orcs and Tum Tum. But first, we have to break this giant blockade around the town, whatever it is.
And he says, well, I should be of some assistance there. I've got my best man on it.
And that is?
And he nods at Harold and he says, you should be familiar with him. He comes from your land.
No. We're not thinking about the same person.
He says, I believe he goes by the name of Malachi.
You fuck.
He says, after I regretfully lost my court wizard, Malachi appeared one night to our encampment before the attack, and offered to fill his place.
Yes, of course he did. He and your court wizard work for the same dark order.
I care not who they work for, as long as they work for me.
That's the same short-sighted thinking that got you into this mess. When the people who work for you also work for a world-ending nihilistic organization, do they really work for you if their actions bring about the end of the world that you'd like to hold sway over?
Well, what are you telling me? Who's trying to end the world? From what you told me, it sounds like Tum Tum. Anyone who's against Tum Tum is certainly our friend.
Tum Tum is trying to end the world, but there's also a religious sect which has always been about ending the world and is into negative energy and disruptive magics, and he is a part of that sect.
And he says, well, he also happens to be the only individual I know of who has a spy inside Tum Tum's forces.
And who is that?
I don't know, regrettably. He said he had some knowledge for me after he saved our lives at the battle. In fact, he's the only reason that we got on that boat and were able to get to Happy Tree in time to save your dear friend Hera and Duncan, who, might I mention, also fought bravely.
Ooh. Do I sense a little tension? Because he's like, saved Hera, and I'm just immediately like, I shoot Harold a look, and I smirk, and I just go back to looking at Stefan. Just don't say anything, just the look, the...
All I will counsel you is that you need to be careful about him, because it could very easily be a trap. Save you and then insert you into here, a place where they desperately want access to and can't win their way in by force.
And he says
a little mad.
He says he puts a hand on your shoulder. Of course, it's a trap. He puts his hand on your shoulder and he says, Tyrion, one of these days I'm going to learn to start trusting you. But today's not that day.
No, I didn't think it was. But as long as you distrust him as much as you distrust me, I'll be satisfied.
And he gives a laugh and a nod, and he says, "It's almost just like the old times, isn't it, buddy? My dear friend."
We're getting there. We're getting there.
The old
Go and
time.
attend to your friend, and we'll try and let us know what you find out while we work on a plan.
And and he'll agree to that, and he will he'll shake your hand, and he'll go to shake Harold's hand as well.
I will shake his hand.
Yeah, and he gives it a firm squeeze, and gives you that politician like nod and wink, and he's going to saunter off to be with the crowd.
Oh, he doesn't go up
He's
to
got
Hera immediately afterwards?
Soon as he's out of earshot, we're obviously not going to trust that fucking guy. Just didn't want you worried thinking I was losing my senses.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I thought you might get a little bit pissed at the Hera comment, but
Yeah, I mean, no. Tyrion takes everything in stride.
I have a Harrison filter.
And Hera will say, as much as the bastard makes my skin crawl, he can actually hold his own in battle. He definitely he definitely had my back a couple times.
Yo, Harrison is behind Harold rolling right now. Like, oh my god. Perfect timing.
But
That I'm glad then.
Tum Tum is, she says, it might not be my place, but Tum Tum is powerful with magics. It might not be bad to have someone who is also powerful with magics on our side.
the man is a literal demon. I will not trust him.
And she just kind of shrugs and says, "I've said my 2 cents." Duncan will also like step forward and just be like, "We only need the power of Janrik beside us."
Jesus Christ.
Isn't that right, Tyrion?
Good lad.
I give Tyrion a
Hey,
thumbs up.
come on.
Good job. Good
Yeah.
job.
Yo, I'm
Hera.
looking between Hera and Stefan and Tyrion, and I'm like, Harrison's just eating this up for another song.
I do not propose that we turn away any help, merely that we be cautious. He is a worshipper of Snarlaxle, and I do not know if you are familiar with Snorlaxel, but he is a god of the void and of nothingness, and the last couple of times that we have met him or one of his other worshippers, they have done what they could to try to counter our magics that were in the aid of our people. So while he may appear to be on our side for the moment, that does not necessarily make him our friend.
This is true. It is known.
Sounds to me like somebody might also be a tad jealous. Just a teeny bit.
Jealous. I
So
don't know the
then-
meaning of the word. I mean, I know the definition. I'm not an idiot. I just don't know it in this context.
Oh no, Tyrion, I'm trying to help you, my friend. Oh my god. Don't freaking play dumb now.
Yeah,
And-
playing those spy parts, you like, it fits the bill here. Like it's kind of cute, but no, it doesn't work with you.
The women love it when you get jealous over them. I would know.
Doondrop's gonna cut in. He says, "Shut up a second, Bard. Do you hear that? Listen." And indeed, a low. It starts off as sort of this low, droning noise, and the streets that are alive with excited talking and some laughter and conversation, just sort of slowly go. Just slowly go quiet, and this low droning hum takes its place.
To the Batmobile. Is there a place from inside where there's like a vantage point that we can see the giants, or do we have to go outside?
Quick, Tyrion, discern realities. Do your thing.
You may discern realities if you like.
Alright. Can I screw it up twice in a row?
Hell
I-
yeah!
No!
Hey!
13.
Hey!
Alright, I guess what is about to happen is probably a good one.
Yeah.
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 What's gonna happen, Bones?
What's happening?
All right. So how many? That's 3 questions. So you get 3 questions.
Answer me these questions 3.
What's the buzz?
Yeah.
Tell me what's
What's your favorite color?
And
What?
the other side you see.
What is the average weak speed velocity of an unladen swallow?
What do you mean? An African or European swallow?
Oh, I don't know that. That's when you that's when you roll a 10 plus. That's what happens. Okay, yeah, 3 questions. What do you got?
What is about to happen?
So you guys can the next scene can be you guys kind of like climb to the tallest branch of the highest tree, which is the tree. No, but sort of up like up on a balcony that's sort of grown into the tree. You can look out over the wall, and you can see that the giants, from a distance, they seem to be their mouths are open, and this chanting noise seems to be coming from them, and they have like raised their arms, and these sort of arcane like tethers are extending between their arms and sort of like climbing up into the sky and sort of forming this webbing. And so you think that what's about to happen is that they are casting some kind of spell, but it looks as though it's going to be containing the sort of setting up an arcane perimeter around Happy Tree.
what here is useful or valuable to me?
So it looks like it's going to take some time. So time is on your side. It's slowly sort of like etching up into the sky. So it looks like you got some time here to deal with this, if you choose to deal with it or whatever you want to do.
All right. And what do you guys think for the third one? Should I go for what is not what it appears to be, or what should I be on the lookout for,
I think.
or who's really in control?
I think that's pretty obvious.
I do
But
too.
lookout would be, I would think, the most useful.
All right. What should I be on the lookout for?
Sorry, someone's summoning Cthulhu in chat. And tabletop notch. Thank you for the follow. Oh, and Plaster, thank you for the sub. I meant to say that forever ago, but thank you for the sub as always.
All good.
You can get Haster faster. Yeah, there's not a lot of Cthulhu names that rhyme, I don't think.
Yeah, there's not a lot of Cthulhu names that,
That you can pronounce.
pronounceable.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, what was the question? Sorry, which
Be
one?
on the lookout for.
Yeah. What should we be on the lookout for?
That this. So you would think your insight is telling you that containment can only mean that Tum Tum or the orcs or something big is about to happen, and they want to make sure that no one goes in or out. But I think that you think, knowing that the turtle was important to you to get the ritual, I think that you could probably attribute the same importance to it for the other team as well.
Gotcha.
We got to smuggle a turtle.
All right, we got to break the blockade and smuggle
We
out the
gotta
turtle.
smuggle through these.
We're just,
All right, Rook,
we're
you're
just a
up.
bunch of turtle smugglers.
I wish you still had that moss.
How do you smuggle a giant turtle?
Hey, there's a river right next door.
You guys discuss it. I'm gonna go get a drink real quick.
About to smuggle 40 tons of turtle.
Well, this Harrison, oh man, he dropped invisibility.
Yeah, he did.
Right.
Oh,
Well, I think if we can get the turtle to the river, we should be good to go.
yeah.
Because I'm guessing he can stay submerged a good long time.
Yeah.
And there's time for this to. And also, we can work on disrupting this by, who else has ranged attacks beside me?
I can yell, so that's a ranged attack.
I got a spear.
I still
I
haven't got a bow, so I should probably pick one of those up.
Maybe they have one here in the armory or something.
Maybe.
Because I can magic missile repeatedly, at least until it runs dry, like until I fail and something happens to the spell.
What I miss,
Harrison.
lads?
So they're trying to trap us in here so no one gets in or out, and we realize we need to smuggle out the turtle, plus any other high-value targets, because we think Tum Tum or someone else is coming here, and they're trying to trap us inside so that they can then get whoever the big deal prisoners are. And so we want to break the blockade and smuggle the turtle out. And so I'm trying to figure out if anybody else has ranged spells other than me.
I like I said, metal hurlant. It doesn't have a range, so it's just me shouting.
Well, I can now become a flying mount. If you would like to take the fight to them.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty fun.
What did I miss? What's going on?
We're
Terry's
talking
gonna-
about how
Aziz
can we...
is gonna.
Yeah, we were talking about tactics.
Okay.
Good.
I have Chimera now. I can become a flying mount.
Oh, okay.
A truly hideous flying mount. I was thinking of the combinations I could do.
Flying Rhino.
Flying
Rhino,
Rhino.
Rhino, Eagle, Scorpion was top of my list.
Ew.
The Flying Rhino Eagle Scorpion. I like it.
Yes.
It's a real
And-
fucked up Pegasus.
Yeah.
I have magic missiles, so I can just sit there firing magic missiles off of your back, and also be there to just do cure wounds as needed. Harrison,
You're a
do you have
freaking
magic missile?
gunter.
Wait, so what exactly is plan?
Well, we need to disrupt the circle. So, I think that we should bum rush one of the giant mages, preferably the one on the side of the river,
Mhm.
and use that opening to get the turtle to the river.
Okay. How many are there? How many giants are there?
I think there was 4 surrounding Happy Tree.
I think there's more like 7.
Yeah,
7.
I think there was 8, and we took one out, making 7, and so they had to
Yeah.
spread farther apart. So it'll be harder for them to get to us quickly.
Yeah.
So if we go for the water side one and we just bum rush the shit out of them like we did last time, maybe we get lucky and we one-shot it, and before the others can converge, we loop back, and they can't converge because they're trying to complete a ritual.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they'd have to drop the ritual to come at us, and then if they come at us, we just loop back to the safety of inside and wait for them to reset.
Rinse
So-
and repeat.
So do we want to bum rush from inside or take the secret tunnel out and try to sneak up on them?
I said we take this secret tunnel.
Yeah, let's
There it
secret
is.
tunnel it.
Always the secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel song is the best song. Are you going to sing the secret tunnel song for us, Harrison?
Secret tunnel. Copyright strike.
Yeah, YouTube
And-
mutes all of our audio.
And demonetized. Great.
and Hera can go to the turtle and the other high value target inside and let them know what's happening, and work on getting them into the secret water passage to get ready to move once we've disrupted things.
Yeah, and I have this telepathic connection, so if you need me to tell Fala to do anything at any point,
Yep.
got her too.
Telepathy Fala and start letting her know what's going on and what we think Tum Tum is planning.
Yeah, I'll do that right now. Be like, yo, Fala. Giants are trying to trap everybody in. We need to get the high value targets out and the turtle. If you want to meet up with Hera and get the turtle out and take it, are we going for the south exit?
The water exit, which I think was the east.
The east.
Yeah.
I'm also going to give you another bit of information on what to be on the lookout for. Coming down the river. If you're looking at this, since you guys are focused on the river, you would see this. You're going to see some ships coming down the river as well.
Great.
The good thing
Time
is
for you to mess some stuff up.
you have a little bit of time as well, but basically they're on a clock from the shit's going to go down. So
Yeah, so we want to get them into the river and going south.
Well, good news is we've got to go to south anyway.
Yeah, that is good. And the better news,
It's gonna be a
Is
tight
it-
window.
yeah, it is. So everybody move, move, move.
Yes.
All right. So yeah.
If anybody has any ideas on messing up those ships,
I do.
excellent. Look forward to helping with that.
are you going to mess up the ships, or are you going to...
Well, it might be another time for some elemental mastery. We'll see how that works.
I think it's my favorite move in the game right now. Like,
Yeah, because there's no, even when you succeed, there's not enough good options.
there's no in between. It's just balls to the wall. Like, all right. Okay. So one by one, tell me what you will be doing or attempting to do. We'll start with Aziz.
I'm going to start as everybody is heading towards the secret tunnel.
Okay.
I am going to go bird form and scout and get a better count on the ships and the giants and basically tactical positioning.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna take a closer look at the ships.
Yes.
That might be a discern realities as well, if you want to get some knowledge on that. Rook, what will you be doing?
I will be hugging the walls of the tunnel towards the exit,
All right.
and I don't know how far is the closest giant from the end of the tunnel.
From the end of the tunnel, close enough where it could start trouble if you'd have to kind of go out of your way to go bomb rush it. Like that would be like if you wanted to go like attack it or something, that would be like that's what you're doing for the next conceivable amount of time. So like, if that makes sense, like it's a task.
Okay, I'll hang back. I'll go to the end of the tunnel.
Where is it with relation to the secret passage? Like, can you just draw can you like do a little line for the passage on the map and then an X for the closest giant?
Sorry, I'm trying to keep it kind of relative so that it can be fictionally useful at some point if I need it to be.
Yeah. Can you put it on a different layer or something so we can just delete it?
Let's see. Oh, how come, am I drawing? Oh, okay, there we go.
Ah!
So let's say... This is all just kind of a rough estimation. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right. Yep, there's 7.
But their mobility might not be limited to like how far they can walk. You know, they might be able to teleport and stuff like that. So it kind of just depends. Like if somebody rolls a 6 or below, a giant might show up.
All right. Well, I will go to the end of the tunnel and hang back.
Gotcha. So there's nobody's like right on top of the tunnel.
Nobody's right on top of the tunnel now. Yet.
Right.
All right. So you're running protection, Rook. Is that what I'm getting?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Protection detail.
So it sounds like we want to bum rush the south one.
Yep.
To provide cover for the people escaping south. And so maybe once the team is all in place at the end of the tunnel, we try and kind of stealth our way down the river just a little bit and then try and pop up behind him and bum rush him.
We could split up and because I think me and Harrison could take out one, honestly. And the 3 of you could take out the other one.
I'm in danger.
Such a far cry from the beginning of this game.
I think the idea is to do overwhelming force on the one so that we're sure that we've cleared it, because if we come up just short on 2 of them, then we don't necessarily disrupt the ritual and we run the risk of the people being in danger.
True.
And then we can just move on to the next one and overwhelm that one.
Yeah, because if we split up, if everybody, rolls shit, then that's all it takes.
Like that would ever happen.
And remember, for me to use my word to pop us back inside, we all have to be physically in contact with each other.
Right.
Okay.
So if someone gets in trouble and they're away from me, it's very hard to help.
Yeah, but Harrison also got the teleport spell. Got the shadow.
Also, all of us have to be together.
Yeah, you have to be there to use it.
Ah, right.
Otherwise, it's not going to be able to be useful.
Yeah.
So,
Have fun it is.
all right. So Rook is in the tunnel on protection detail. Tyrion, you're doing. Where are you starting this at?
I'm trying to usher the people that need to be there into the tunnel and then get over there with Rook.
Okay. So tunnel duty. Okay.
Duty.
Harrison, where will you be? Or where will you be starting off at least? And what will your goal be?
I'm not quite sure just yet. I'm not entirely sure what the plan is, but I'm probably going to just try to be buffing Harold at any given opportunity, so probably sticking near him.
Okay, and Harold, where will you be starting this out at?
I think I'll just get myself ready at the secret tunnel.
Okay, tunnel duty. All right, cool. So everybody's all right. So everybody's in the tunnel except for Aziz, who is scouting. Okay. All right, Aziz, if you would like to scout.
I got an 8 on my discern realities.
All right, you get one question.
My question be, how do I destroy the ships?
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking what here is useful or valuable to me.
The water, certainly, for you, and or the wind. Oh wait, well I guess I guess this is heading downstream, so yeah, I guess the wind wouldn't be as useful, but the water could be, definitely.
Okay.
Oh, and maybe even introduce something kind of cool. So just to make it so that that's not the only option, the water or the rather large creature that is known to dwell in these waters.
Oh, so like I'm just flying around and I see this large shadow kind of under the water.
You might see it, or you just might know about it. That there's this rather large, sort of fantastical creature that dwells in this very long and old river.
Fantastic beasts and how to piss them off.
It's a giant catfish.
As long as it's a giant boat-eating catfish, I'm in.
All right, so
Yeah, if the
yes,
catfish
there
can
is a
swallow
large-
boats like Tic Tacs, I'm all for it.
His name is Maelstrom.
There you go.
Good.
and he lives in a river. He's downsized. Well, I don't know. That's a pretty big river.
Now you know why he's so angry, because he got stuck in a river. He's not happy.
I'm wondering if I can combo that. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find Maelstrom real quick.
Okay.
And did I get a look at the boats? I mean,
Yeah. From what you've seen, just the aesthetic of them, they look fairly orcish.
okay.
I think. Well, no, never mind. You didn't earn it.
I know.
It's not very useful though, so maybe I can tell you, just because I think it's pretty cool. But I think they, as good as they are at destroying things, they're also fairly interestingly enough, really good at building things. To your knowledge, there were no ships a couple days ago, and now they seem to have quite a few of them, and they seem constructed like they have their very own particular style. So it seems that they've constructed these ships quite quickly.
Well, I guess if you spend your life destroying stuff, you know it's the best way to put them back together.
Freaking reverse engineer orcs.
Yes.
I kind of picture them as like having that Roman advantage where they could like just build shit real quick, like
Yeah.
bridges and walls and.
Well, it definitely fits their attack style. Small parties just gathering resources and raising hell.
Small party, cut down a few trees, and then all of a sudden there's a trebuchet. What? It's like a video game.
Yeah.
You see a swarm of orcs chopping down a tree, and then carrying all the lumber back to the camp, and then a little timer goes click, 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 and then there's just a trebuchet there.
Yes.
That's this race of orcs.
So that's what you're doing, Aziz, and you're gonna try to reach out. I'm gonna cut to the tunnel real quick, because while you guys are, so how does this look? Do you guys have the turtle? You're going through the tunnel. Like how does it look?
We've got the turtle, and I guess, is there anyone we want the turtle to take, or are there any animal like? When we talk to the turtle, who does he feel like should go with him?
He would have stated that he actually would have stated that he wouldn't mind staying in Happy Tree if you were asking him.
Okay.
What if we let the turtle stay, and when we go down south to the Whispering Plains, we ride him downstream?
Well,
Ooh, yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to get the turtle out of this in case we can't break this barrier.
yeah. So, what I'll say to him is that you are free to do as you wish, but our concern is that there are several ships of orcs headed this way, and the giants seem to be trying to trap the population of the town inside so that we can't leave. It seems like Tum Tum has something big planned and wants you inside for it.
And he nods his head and he says, "Speaker, what is your judgment?"
We already know that Tum Tum seeks all information he can get on the ritual, and you are part of that. So, while I agree staying in Happy Tree would be fantastic, your knowledge is too valuable to fall into enemy hands.
And he looks at you and he says, and this is only you can understand him. He says, "Speaker, if there is any chance that knowledge fall, or threaten to fall into the wrong hands, you know what must be done."
That's what I'm trying to avoid.
You're it.
And he says, "I trust that you will make the right decision. I have lived a long life. I will not see our work undone simply by clinging to life, to that which does end at some point."
Understood. And I'll be very crestfallen at this point. That is a thought I do not want to think.
So I will go with you.
All right.
And
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'd go find Maelstrom or not.
Okay.
I don't think I'd let the turtle out of my sight.
Okay.
Like do the scouting while people are assembling at the end of the tunnel,
Yeah, sure.
and then I'm gonna I would be at the tunnel whenever this started.
And so I think as you're, and so this is going to be happening kind of simultaneously as you're flying back down to the tunnel. That's when you're going to see that there is a boat that had gotten ahead of the others and was kind of like hidden amongst the brush near the entrance of the tunnel. And as you sort of fly down, you sort of see it sort of break free of the brush and begin to drift downstream. It is empty, but it is of the same construction as the other orc ships. Those of you that are in the tunnel, perhaps on the turtle riding, perhaps. I kind of like that aesthetic. As the tunnel is opening, there is something strange about it that Tyrion, in your vision from before, looks different. The roots that sort of pull the earth back, while they are there are also some other roots, these thick, oily-looking black roots, and they seem to while the light brown roots are sort of pulling the dirt out of the way, these other roots are sort of like worming their way through the tunnel, and then they will begin to jut out from the earth and like oily black tendrils and start to grasp at the lot of you on the turtle's back. Aziz, this is when you can be flying into the tunnel at this point. You'll see the roots, or if you'd like, you can stay on the surface and see if you can see anything that's going on up there.
Yeah, I think I'm going to assist with the getting out of the tunnel first, and then we'll deal with what comes.
All right. What are you guys doing as these tentacles, essentially these worming, oily black roots, are sort of jutting out of the earth and threatening to grasp you, and it looks like they're going for the turtle as well, as if to restrain him.
I wonder if I could fit in his shell.
I like to defend the turtle as best as possible if I need to cut down the tendrils or not.
Okay. All right.
Should I go for the defender? Should I try and like destroy the tendrils?
Yeah, I will assist in that.
I think if you defend, you're going to end up wrapped in the tendrils yourself.
Yeah.
And if you attack the tendrils, maybe you destroy some.
Oh, I mean, I didn't even have means to do this.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go fucking wild hack and slash and try and destroy the tendrils when they come close.
Okay, yeah, so they're coming down. They're basically just trying to get a hold onto everybody. So Harold, you're the first to move. You go swinging your axe around at the tendrils that are descending upon you. Go ahead and roll a hack and slash if you like. Okay, that's a partial. So deal your damage to the enemy, and the enemy makes an attack against you.
Yes, sir. Is that 3 points of damage? I need that bardly inspiration, otherwise I'm not doing much.
All right. You'll take 7 damage as these things, as they sort of wrap themselves around you, or brush by your skin. You can see that they actually have these like really small, sticky, like razor sharp little barbs on the roots.
Fun for the whole family. And it ignores armor?
And it does it ignore armor? I'm gonna say it doesn't ignore armor.
Okay.
Yeah. And you did some 3 damage, okay. So, but you will. So they'll kind of get you, and they'll be like sticking on you, but you'll slice through them, through a couple of them. There's still more all around. Who else is doing what?
I guess I can stab at one. I don't know what that would do though.
Okay. It sounds like a hack and slash.
Yeah.
Okay, partial success. You deal your damage to the enemy, and the enemy makes an attack against you. This time the tendrils are going to come, and they're going to sort of well, let's see how much damage you do.
How much damage has it?
Yeah.
So yeah, 5.
Oh, did you pick up a bow? You were talking about doing that.
Yeah. I don't know. Did I pick up a bow, John?
When you were like off getting yourself something to drink, we talked about him going to the armory and grabbing a bow because we figured there was bound to be a crap ton of weapons here.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So okay, so 5 damage. Yeah, so you'll pierce some. Instead of doing damage to you, one of them will actually like while you're fighting off a couple of them, another one will sort of snake down and coil itself around your leg, and it's going to lift you up and hold you in the air, pulling you off the turtle, which is still moving forward. So there's a very finite window for you before the turtle has completely moved away and you are just hanging over water.
Oh. Well, can I try to?
High danger?
Is there defy danger here? Dexterity?
Well, in this case, this was a direct result of its attack on you. So so you may
next turn.
Yeah. I'm kind of just going around seeing what everybody's doing as a result of this danger. So we're kind of setting up the scene as we're moving along here. Tyrion or Harrison, what are you guys doing?
I could, since I missed Harold, I could boost up Tyrion real quick.
Okay. And then, so you go ahead and get the groundwork laid for that, and then Tyrion.
Ooh. Damn, I don't. Hey, but I leveled up. Can I do that now, or is that end of the session?
I think it's end of session, unfortunately.
That's BS. Give me something I can help bolster.
All right, and so I will be marking a tick off of the orc clock.
Oh no!
That's a dookie.
And as the orcs grow nearer, and you guys are getting held up in this tunnel. So let's see. And then Tyrion, what were you doing?
I don't believe that magic can just sprout up like that. I think there's someone in that boat invisible or something like that. Can I try and discern realities on the boat? See if I can detect anything in the boat?
Unfortunately, I don't think you can necessarily see the boat since it's outside. You guys haven't quite made it outside the tunnel yet. These vines sort of came down before you guys exited the tunnel. But you can discern realities to try to figure out what's going on here, though. I just don't think you'll have the visual of the boat to work with.
In that case, what I'll do is I'll just magic missile a couple of vines first.
Okay. Any vines in particular?
I can, let's see, if I get over a 10, I have a special that allows me to empower a spell, which means I can double the targets.
Okay.
So I'm going to blast the one that's holding Rook.
Okay.
And I'm going to blast one of the ones that's targeting the turtle.
Okay.
And to do that, I have to change this to a 7 to 9 for myself.
Ooh, okay.
Instead of an 11.
Okay.
So that means I am going to draw unwelcome attention to myself.
Excellent.
And let's see. So the one on Rook takes 6 damage, and one of the ones attacking the turtle also takes 6 damage.
Nice.
Excellent. So the
I'm like double fisting it.
so the one that's got Rook will snap, and you will fall to the back to the turtle shell, and you'll be freed. And then the other one that is going to attack the turtle will. This is kind of Cthulhu-esque, isn't it? And
will recoil from my heavenly might.
Yes, and the other ones will. And just as that's happening, there is a shadowy figure that is moving on up the turtle's back, seeming to have come from one of the tendrils above that sort of dropped onto the turtle shell, and it is running straight towards Tyrion. Tyrion, how would you defy this danger of this shadowy figure running at you? With
in its eye.
This sort of shadowy blade.
All right, I can't spit in its eye to defy danger. All right, hang on. Let's see.
And if somebody else wanted to, they could also jump in and defend if you want.
I was going to defend as I'm flying in the tunnel,
Okay.
seeing this figure coming up behind Tyrion and kind of dash to intercept.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll defend. You will oops. I'm going to say that you can choose one of those things from the list and use it, but I am going to tick another tick on the orc clock.
Damn.
So I'm going to deal damage to the attacker equal to my level.
Okay, how much damage is that?
7
Okay.
to the face.
Okay. So yeah, you'll deal 7 damage to the face. It is going to it's going to take that damage, and I think it's fictionally appropriate to say that its game is a little thrown off. I don't think you have to make that defy danger, Tyrion. As Aziz comes in and saves you. However, this shadowy attacker is still manifest on the turtle. Now the turtle's still moving towards the end of the tunnel, and the tendrils are still active in the area. So what will you guys do next?
And the shadowy attacker looks like a shadow, not a person.
It has the form of a person, but it's seems to be completely made of shadows.
Yeah,
So
I say we all kick his ass.
I was gonna say it's probably another spell effect and not a person, most likely.
Yeah, I'd like to find the caster.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably outside in the boat. We need to get out there and kill him.
All right, the turtle is moving along as fast as it can. However,
He's slowed by the tendrils.
he's chugging along, and so if no one will do anything about the shadow, it will lash out at the nearest person, which I believe would be Aziz at this point. So it will wield its blade and swing back around and go to dice Aziz in half.
Damn.
I don't know if I have anything. Like, all my
got
spells are
something.
pretty useless.
It's okay, I got this.
Okay.
What we're gonna do, Tyrion?
Well, I'm gonna wait for it to attack first.
Oh yeah, it's attacking. It's
Right,
coming out.
Right. I want to see. I want to see whether it succeeds.
Oh, so Aziz, what do you do when the shadow thing comes to bring its blade down on you?
I am going to try to defy danger.
Okay. How so?
Dodge, so dex.
Okay.
Oh.
I won't mark a tick off the orc clock on this one, but I will do some damage. So.
You're gonna level up too.
So 9 damage.
I'm gonna use a divine intervention,
Okay.
and I hold out my hand. There's a golden glow, and somehow it looked like he was going to hit, but for some reason he just hits the wrong spot on the bird, maybe a bony ridge or something, and it just glances off and does no harm.
It's very uncanny. And okay, yeah. So the damage is completely negated, thanks to the cleric. So he kind of like reels back, and I think he's going to sort of prepare himself for another attack. But before that happens, a couple tendrils will shoot down and try to grab Harrison and Rook.
Yeah, I will try to dodge out of the way.
Okay, defy danger.
Ooh.
Okay, success. Yeah, you dodge out of the way. They completely like whiff you. You're just like bouncing around like you're dodging laser beams.
Yep.
Harrison.
Is there any way? I want to use quick thinking, but I don't know how that would. I think I would just probably need to do dexterity to get out of the way, right?
It just depends on how you want to do it. If you want to use quick thinking, we just have to think of a way of an example of that in the fiction.
Was there something like something I could like hide behind, or like a tree or a rock, or maybe like make it hit itself like with another tentacle?
Make him shake tentacles.
Yes.
Tangle.
Yeah, let's see if you can tangle it up. Like if you can as it's trying to go after you, if you can like maneuver in a way that sort of makes it twist around itself into a knot.
Yeah.
Sounds clever.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Damn.
So
Yes.
so you're kind of bouncing around, and it looks kind of random, but then we see the finished product, and then the tentacles have twisted themselves into a knot, and as they're trying to
Yes.
undo themselves, you can just kick the knot off the back of the turtle, and it falls into the water below. And then you and Rook can high five.
Yes.
And damn right, you did that.
And then as the turtle continues down, the shadow thing has regained its composure, and will be sort of dodging around Aziz and trying to make a play for Tyrion directly this time.
Can I magic missile it? Because I think that was just my reaction to do my divine intervention.
Hold on. Did Harold want to do something?
I also didn't get to do anything.
Okay. What would you like to do?
I would, because these tentacles seem to be almost automatically lashing out at the closest one.
Uh-huh.
I would like to jump off the turtle and just fucking rush down the tunnel, trying to get at the attention of as many tentacles as possible.
The only problem with that is that there's water in the tunnel, and it's kind of deep. Like it's like the water's kind of coming in from the river.
Yeah, I'll swim.
Oh, okay. And
My guy's got 18 strength. He's gonna fucking athletic fucking swim this.
so give me a defy danger with strength.
Roger that. Oh, damn it. That's so bad.
And so what's going to happen is you are going to draw some of the tentacles away. It looks like they're trying to keep you in the tunnel. So, but basically, what's going to happen is as you jump off and you swim and you sort of draw them away, they're going to start grabbing at you from the bottom, and they're going to start like one of them's going to grab your feet and start pulling you down. And so basically. So basically, it's going to pull you underwater, and now it's sort of rooted you down underwater, so that so you can't breathe. So that's I'd say that's a worse outcome. Yeah.
Yeah.
And hey, Indigo Chameleon, thank you for the raid. So good to see you guys. What's going on?
Raid.
How's it going? Welcome to our little game. It's been a while, guys. I hope you're all doing well. It's good to see you. Yeah, anybody who hasn't checked out Indigo Chameleon, give them a follow if you haven't already. Go check them out. They run some pretty awesome games over there on their channel. Some really intense stories. People have cried. So now you're being pulled underwater, and maybe even the turtle will begin to sort of go over you as well. You'll be fighting for your life. Meanwhile, the shadow thing is running at Tyrion. Tyrion, what's your response to that?
Can I throw some magic missiles at him?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Cast spell, don't fail me now. I clicked it. I'm gonna try again.
Oh, is it being shy?
It's that thing where like you click it and the logo changes to the dice, but it does like. I'm probably gonna click it again, and then like all of a sudden.
Like three
There's
of them
going to be
will come
three. So I'm just going to go into the public roll and do R.
Okay.
2d6 plus 3. Nope, it's not even doing that for me. Does someone else want to just do an R 2d6 plus 3 for me? And we'll just count that as my roll and then ignore these.
It's not doing it for me either. It's being slow. So,
Yeah, I can tell it's doing something because all my pictures are disappearing.
Huh. Yeah, it's being real dumb. If you have 2d6 in real life, you can roll those. Oh, no, it just all came through.
Oh yeah, all at once.
11,
right.
12.
I was like, which is the first one? There we go. 11, 12. Okay, so it succeeded. I think I will expose myself to danger again to do double damage to this guy.
Okay.
Instead of 2 targets.
All right, will do.
I think the move is double damage. Let me just make sure. Empower. Spells effects are doubled or targets are doubled. So we're going to go for effects are doubled. I cast magic missile. Oh. Is this spell okay? Because that's the third 6 in a row.
The math checks out. 2 and a 4 make 6.
Yes. I just want to look at the other ones and make sure it wasn't a 2 and a 4. No, it was a 3 and a 3. So it's just 12 damage to Shadow Thingy.
Yes, you will blast it, and it will sort of dissipate off of the turtle's back. The tendrils are still climbing around the ceiling and sort of writhing around. I think at this point they're going to sort of, since you guys are nearing the end of the tunnel here, I think they're going to sort of weave together at the end of the tunnel to create a barrier. Harold, the turtle is passing over you, and as it does, while you're underwater and you're kind of struggling for your dear life, you're going to see at the on the floor of the tunnel, down where you are, out of your reach, of course, you're going to see the shape of some humanoid creature sitting cross-legged on the floor of this thing.
What the fuck?
do I recognize what kind of humanoid creature? Like, is the skin green, perhaps? Or
It does look does have some like bulky muscular shapes that would that might lead you to believe just the way that it's kind of its body shape is that would lead you to believe that it could be an orc. Of course, like I said, you still got these tendrils.
yeah, no, I'm fuck this guy. I don't know who he is, but he needs to go down. I'm going to activate Samson, my ability to take out debility.
It wasn't
to
even
break
planned.
through
I
these
totally
bonds.
forgot about that. But how perfect.
So I'll become. I'll become shaky.
Oh goodness, plastered.
What
I
was he
wanted to
doing?
Plastered.
Give some subs up. I wanted to give some subs to the Raiders, you know?
Thank you, plastered.
No worries.
5 tier 1 community gift subs. Thank you so much. And those of you who received those subs, you can, as you earn points, you can come back next Wednesday and spend those points. And you earn even more points when you're subbed. You can spend those points next week. Messing up our dungeons, so which we love.
Screw with players.
Yeah, or help them. You can do that too.
Yeah.
It's the same thing when I do it.
Thank you. So Harold, you said Samson.
Yes. So I'll become shaky, and I will leap out of these tendrils that bound me towards the humanoid, and I'll just try and slash at his throat with my axe.
Okay. Hack and slash, I believe.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh my goodness, it's so bad.
You guys had a stellar game last time, that's why.
Yeah,
True.
it's just all coming. I knew it was all going to come home to roost tonight.
But you still do your damage. Go ahead. All right.
7 points of damage.
And you will it will make an attack against you. You will as you go to hit it, as you get close to it, you can see that it has the sort of the same garb as the orc shaman that you met with before, but he's or she's very obviously different, not the same shaman. Means how that one's dead. And she as you go to strike her, as you're sort of in slow motion, as your axe breaches her skin, her eyes will shoot open, including her like third eye up here, and she's going to whisper something into the water that you probably won't be able to make out, but as you're sort of cleaving her in twain, you're going to feel the strength sort of drain from you, and you will become weak.
Can I defy danger in any way to this, or is this just...
Constitution.
Could I try and power through it? Like,
Let's see.
could I give her a wink and charm her?
Well, it's not a since it's not a 6. Yeah, I'll let you try to resist it. Yeah, sure. However you narratively shall do it.
I think it just makes sense. Like, he's just in an absolute rage, just tries to power through it, I guess.
Okay. All right.
Come on. One time. Oh! Yes!
So
I will. I am the danger. I'll send that shit right back.
I am the danger.
What if you just like seeing her form the words, you like alter the cut of your blade and just take her head clean off before she finishes the.
Ooh, yeah.
That sounds good. Yeah, because I am the one who knocks. That's the ability. There we go.
Jerker rage for the win.
And as this dark shade of red sort of like comes up from the water, anybody who's looking off the back of the turtle might think that Harold met a grisly fate, until Harold pops up from the surface of the water. And if you wish, you can grab onto the turtle's tail.
Yeah, I like to come up with, one hand free and one other hand I have the head of her, if that's okay.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm alright. I'm good. I'm fine.
Dig.
Just holding on for dear life.
Hmm.
And you guys are out of the tunnel.
Play me out, Hotman.
As daylight hits you, the wide river is exposed before you, and the tunnel will close behind you. And you can hear the humming chant of the giants again, and even from the turtle's back, you can see that downriver the sails of these ships are coming closer.
Okay. Harrison, might need your help with this one.
I was gonna say, I think we still got time to F this guy out.
So I'm popping back into halfling form to say that.
Okay.
And I'm standing on the back of the turtle, but I'm getting ready to make a mess of things.
As he was chopping this head off, by the way, did we notice the tendrils recede?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
immediately.
Cool.
Okay.
What you need, Aziz?
Well, I am getting ready to call on the primal spirits of the water.
So do you need an aid or do you need like
I
something
need an
else?
aid.
All right, let me.
Because if I miss, it could be horrible.
Yeah, so let me.
He's
Let
gonna
me.
He's gonna show you some more rights of the land here.
I'm gonna arcane art first to give it a +4.
Nice.
Yeah, so double that. Does anybody need any healing?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll also give you some healing points. I get 4 back since I can't double that, but I will double the aid just in case. And then aid with a +2. Okay. So it'd be +2, and then I'm gonna double that effect +4. But I expose myself to danger, retribution, or
Ooh. All right.
Okay. So essentially, here, or I'll make the roll first.
Okay.
Okay, let's do that. 11. Nice.
11. Okay.
That +4 was super helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm jumping off of the turtle into the water and basically slapping it. And I want to do
Wait,
it.
the water or the turtle?
The water.
Okay.
Yeah, it totally sounded like you said the turtle.
and what I want to do is
Yeah.
basically Moses the river
Okay.
up the river.
Oh.
So, hopefully the boats fall into the trough
And
in the
just
middle.
crash.
And then when the water comes back on top of them, they'll be sunk.
Ooh.
So, in order for that to happen, the 2 I will choose is the effect you desire comes to pass and I retain control.
Okay.
Therefore, I must pay a price.
Okay.
Why do I have a feeling this price is going to be me?
Well, you
Not only
do
do I have
share you do share in the retribution or cost.
Yeah,
Mother
yeah.
Nature has the hots for Harrison.
Please, no. God, nature, don't take me yet.
Nature be like, give me some of that.
So nature's not that kind to end it quickly.
Oh, God.
Ever heard of decomposing? Hmm?
So as you part the river, and this is a huge display of power. The river begins to part, and like the walls come up, kind of, and in the distance you will see sails start to falter, and you might even hear the crashing and splintering of wood. However, as you part the river, you reveal nature's price as you see the one and only Maelstrom. This very large catfish with these like incredibly long, sharp barbs. And as it's revealed, it sort of seems to know exactly what the cause of this disruption of its river is, and it will begin sort of moving towards you, flopping with these great big like flops, right? Which will sort of shake the ground. I think the turtle will even start to begin to sort of wave to and fro. Now the water behind you, is like the whole river split, or is it just the water like in front of you?
No, the water behind, towards the ship.
Or sorry, yeah, it's just the water behind you, right? Like the water,
Yes.
like okay. So but it still can't withstand the tremor from this giant catfish flopping around, and I think the movement is going to affect Harrison the most, as Harrison begins to topple off of the turtle. What will you do, Harrison?
I think
All on my
I'm in the water still. Like,
Do a flip.
Yeah.
And someone can aid as well if they like.
I will charismatically get out of this. No, I'm kidding.
Play a song to the to the.
Yeah, so the
To
cat
gravity?
will pop over and help me.
I'll try to aid Harrison if Harrison's falling off the turtle.
I'm gonna just like. I don't think that's good. I'm gonna try to quickly grab some sort of like
Find some purchase.
imperfection, yeah, in the shell and just grab hold of it.
Okay.
I'll reach down and try and grab onto Harrison's arm.
Okay. So you can roll to aid. Oh, so you roll 9. Okay.
What should I
So
roll?
Harrison gets a +1, but I also expose myself to danger, retribution, or cost.
Okay.
We're all going to make a human chain and drag everybody off the turtle, aren't we?
What should I roll?
How are you? I would say maybe dexterity or strength.
Oh, I guess we'll
You
try
might be able
Dex.
to. You might be able to quick think it if you're looking for a specific spot to latch onto.
Sure, we'll say that. +1 makes it a 9, but it's a partial success. So,
Okay.
stumble, hesitate, or flinch. Worst outcome, hard bargain, ugly choice.
All right. So what's going to happen is the ships have been foiled. You can see in the distance, you can see their sails sort of tipping down. However, Maelstrom is like basically coming at you, Aziz, and it's either going to eat you or force you to end the effect, depending on how you want to deal with that.
I want to get eaten.
I mean, my gut says no, but I mean, I don't know what you're into.
Yeah, it's just coming at you fast.
I mean, could I run in front of Aziz and like fucking try and take this catfish on?
Yeah, it's quite big. It's bigger than a giant.
I was like, I don't want to tell you how to live your life, but
I wasn't
I
expecting
did just
to
bring
be
you back from
bored.
the dead.
No, sorry, it's big enough to eat the turtle. There you go, big enough to eat the turtle.
Harrison, could you like boost me here, or
Harrison's
I
clinging to dear
am
life.
Falling, brother.
Basically, what's happening is Tyrion is like at the tip of the turtle's tail and has Harrison, and they're both precariously sort of dangling off. Aziz, you're holding the water up as the turtle is sort of moving away. Maelstrom's coming towards you, and that's basically what's going on. You're all in immediate danger.
Except Rook or Harold, it seems.
Yeah.
Yeah. help them, Harold.
Okay, you good? You cool?
Hopefully I've disrupted them enough because I'm going to have to end this.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll fucking swim to where Harrison is, and I will push him up against the turtle again.
If you'd like, from the if you're on the turtle, you could probably help pull Tyrion up in sort of like a daisy chain.
Yeah, that's sure.
If not, the water might have its own challenges as everything is coming back down and like sloshing back down. And
what do I roll for that though?
I think you can just grab Tyrion's hand, and I think so. The scene that I want to play out here is Aziz getting back on the turtle, right? Because you're actually on the riverbed, right?
Right.
Okay. Is Aziz getting back on the turtle, and then maybe Harold bringing this all together to make sure nobody gets eaten by the quickly approaching maelstrom.
Okay, then I'll take Tyrion's hand and then try and pull him and Harrison up.
Okay. And this might be a defy danger. I guess, yeah, let's defy danger strength.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
And I guess I'll be defying danger.
I will turn the danger back on itself.
Aziz, as you try to jump towards, I imagine the closest thing is probably Harrison's hand, since it's dangling off the back of the turtle.
Yeah, I don't know, John. How would you? How would I turn the danger back on itself?
It jumps for me and hits a rock instead.
Couldn't have been the halfling. Gotta be a rock. I hated this rock for millennia.
Aziz, how will you escape the danger?
Getting out of the way, acting fast.
Okay.
Through mental fortitude. No, I don't think that'll help.
Focus.
Woo!
Excellent. So if you're grabbing Harrison's hand, if that's okay with you, if you have a better visual of this, basically, I just want Harold to pull an entire daisy chain of people out of the way and back onto the turtle.
Whee!
I love it.
And Harold, you said something about turning the danger back on itself?
Yeah, because it's my move, the one who knocks. When you defy danger on a +12, you turn the danger back on itself. The GM will describe how.
Oh, okay. I get to describe?
Yeah.
Excellent. So you daisy chain everybody from so Tyrion is on the tip of the tail of the turtle, holding Harrison, who's just like dangling in the water. The water's coming back down. Maelstrom's coming like straight towards you guys. Aziz like jumps and just barely grabs Harrison's hand. Harold, you come over, you lift up Tyrion and daisy chain everybody back onto the back of the turtle. Use their momentum to propel yourself towards the catfish and just punch it in the face as hard as you can. And its eyes go all like spirally, and then as the turtle moves away, you can see like the crumpled catfish just sort of sinking into the water, like steam coming up from it, very anime style.
I love it.
Nice.
That's the winner.
If that's satisfactory.
That is
Absolutely.
awesome.
It's awesome.
It's a thing of beauty.
That's a worse catfish than Nana.
And you guys are
You
making
got that.
making your way down the river now. So what's the next move?
We gotta try and bum rush this first giant, right?
Yes.
Yeah, let me do my arcane art on our
Baron?
treasured comrade.
The turtle?
All right, so it's a partial success. I'm probably gonna get its attention, or it's up to the GM, or your magic reverberates to other targets affecting them as well.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go ahead and get her ready here. Pull it up. Got a
I'm
lot.
just gonna say, if you give me the +4 instead of the 2, I have a higher chance of getting smash, which just instantly fucking kills the giant.
It's up to you. Do you want more damage? Well, somebody still needs to aid you, is the thing.
That's true.
Well, I'm going to be aiding as a mount.
Mm. So it's up to you. What do you want? I'm just here to grant your wish.
Yes.
I think the +4 is fantastic, honestly.
For the aid?
Yeah.
All right, so +4
Bring a lot of
is
holes, Terry.
One basket.
+4 if he successfully aids you, and then you will still get 3d4 damage as well.
Jesus Christ. That's still a shit ton.
Okay, so you're disembarking the turtle, going on shore, and now you are attacking the giant. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
3d4 and then a +4 from an aid.
I'm turning into my horrible chimera.
What animals do you take the shape of?
Rhino, eagle, scorpion.
Now the mouse are still on dry land, right?
No, I let the river go back.
Oh, okay.
But with their ships sideways when the water comes rushing back in, that should F them up pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. You could hear the splintering. There's probably survivors, but they are not going to be shipping anytime soon.
Yeah.
Right? Should I magic missile to get this party started?
If you wish.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Partial success. I will.
That was
Once
his war
again-
cry.
Oh, did you say your arcane art reverberates to other creatures earlier?
It is, yeah, it says it is up to you, GM's choice, of course. So it can either be, I can either draw unwanted attention, or your magic reverberates to other targets, affecting them as well. GM's choice.
I want to say you draw unwanted attention. You guys are going to lose the element of surprise here.
Boopy! Then I hit like a really bad note. It's my fault.
You just play too loud.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like, it's still, I can't hear you.
Invisible!
The
We'll also
sneak
draw some-
attack!
I will also draw some unwelcome attention to myself.
Okay.
Yeah!
I go. I'll yell magic missile as I jump on.
Okay.
We have like a show going on.
4 damage
Okay.
into the lower leg of this giant.
Noise.
So he stops his chanting and he turns and he's going to he's going to move to swat away your magic missile. It's going to kind of catch him in the hand. He's going to be like shake his hand like ow, and then now he's going to be charging towards you. He still has the magical attire, but he looks like he definitely looks a little beefier than the others. And as he runs towards you, he's going to be sort of manifesting this like spectral axe in his hand that he's going to be like some sort of psychic weapon that he's going to be using to fight.
You must teach me that trick.
And so he'll be since you're the object of attention here, Tyrion, he'll be charging at you.
All right.
What were the others doing?
I
am-
get on the disgusting chimera that is.
It's not disgusting. It's just horrid.
No, which
Yeah, okay, fair
no.
enough, yeah.
Yeah, it's not
That's
gross,
a
it's
better word for
horrifying.
it.
So I'm assuming
Nightmare chimera.
horn of a rhino, right? Like the head of a
Yes.
rhino, the body of an eagle, right? Like the wings and the claws, maybe.
Yeah.
Or the hind claws, maybe, or
Yeah, that sounds good.
and
And
then
then a big old scorpion tail
the big old
coming up.
scorpion tail. Or the body of a rhino with like the claw of a scorpion with like the the beak of a.
Kill me.
If you roll a 6, I give you just like all the worst qualities of like
Yes,
of all those
exactly.
animals.
Wait till I do a spider cheetah.
Ew. Oh, that tapped into some primal like Darwinian fear, like.
Yes.
A rat hyena sparrow.
So, okay, so you're gonna change into the chimera, Harold.
Yeah, I get on his back immediately.
All right, and Harrison has already buffed you.
And I am aiding Harold by basically dive bombing and giving him extra momentum.
Okay, excellent.
So he. And we have one.
Nice.
I thought it was +2 because we have a bond each.
Oh wait, yeah, so it's 10.
So it's 10.
Oh.
Yes.
Very cool.
On a hit, they take +1 of your choice. All right, so +1.
Yep, +1, which is now
Proceed.
+4.
Yep.
Yep. And yeah, time to strike this guy like a basically Attack on Titan style.
Yeah.
That's a 12 exactly. That's smash. I'll just destroy this giant's throat.
Was that 4? That 4 was clutch, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Super clutch.
Wow, super clutch.
Your wish is my command.
Just for the damage roll. Damn, that's slow. What? But it's fine because smash activates. I will destroy a limb of my choice, which is the throat.
Okay. Let's see, 9 damage.
You will not be chanting anything today, motherfucker.
Yeah, and so you destroy the throat. But basically, yeah, so you dive bomb down, you just get this crazy hit on him. He's gonna go reeling back, and I'd say he's at this point he's in a pretty bad spot. And this might be the perfect opportunity for our rogue to do something.
Yes. I was about to say, finish him, Rook.
Yeah, I'm gonna come out of the air.
Out of nowhere, just
Yeah.
Yeah, just like with my rapier.
from like my back or something. Like
yeah, all of Harold's
and nobody knew he was there, but as you're swinging, Rook's jumping up over you. Yeah, that's awesome.
He's actually the stinger on your scorpion tail.
All right, so I only get to choose one, but I choose I deal an extra D6 or a D8, but I have the Dirty Fighter, which turns it into a D8 +4.
Nice.
damn.
Yes. Yes, and he's defenseless, so you get your backstab for sure. And
Yep.
and how do you kill him?
Oh, I come out of the air and just right down rapier in the top of his head. Stab him.
Nice.
Yep, he's gonna shudder and jerk a little bit, and then he will fall flat. And his there's a quality about him that sort of deflates as well, like this like sort of this magical power that he had that sort of wreathed itself around him, just sort of disperses and just sort of gives the general sense of deflation. That part of the wall that he was helping construct is starts to break away.
Have any of the other giants started to react or move? I know we just did this really fast.
They seem to be staying the course. They seem to be continuing to chant with a heavy discipline.
We want to go for another one?
The rhino nods yes.
All right. Arcane Art Part 2.
Yeah, the electric
Electric
boogaloo.
Boogaloo. Aha!
Balloon golems.
All right. Nice. So on a 10 plus, that like gets the selected effect. So same thing as last time.
Let's go for it.
All right.
Or do you want-
So
or
It's our
do you wanna do
signature
more
move.
damage?
3d4 and a +4. Go.
Are you guys fighting balloon golems?
Yes.
All right, I'll get his attention with some magic missiles as we start closing in. Pew, 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 pew. Oh no! Complications.
It's ready for you. It's going to, as you fire, it's going to, not only is it going to sort of deflect your magic missiles, but it's also going to fire one back at you, like one big purple one.
Pretty big boy.
His are purple.
I'm afraid of your purple missile. That didn't sound right.
Stop. Yeah,
It's
stop.
also, it's also as big as you.
So I was looking for my
Harrison, don't write any songs about giants and their purple missiles, please.
Now it's, yeah.
I was looking for my balloon golem stat block. I seem to have misplaced it. All right, it's going to hit you for 7 damage. And it's also quite forceful. It's going to, when it hits you, it's going to sort of knock you back, and you're going to get flung back behind behind everybody else, and going to hit the ground kind of hard, which will account for some of the damage as well. So, and you're sort of on your back for a moment. What are the rest of you doing?
I am aiding again.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we just gotta
Breathing
continue
in
with the
the
plan.
Yeah. You have a thing, a routine.
Oh,
no.
Oh.
It was bound to happen.
Can Rook try to aid?
Oh,
So-
that's right.
I can try, I guess. I don't know. John, will you allow that?
Or once it fails, does it just fail?
So I would say in this case, Aziz, when you try to aid this time, you're actually gonna sort of you're gonna do the opposite, which is interfere, and I'm gonna say the -2 gets applied instead.
So it's +2 now.
So it's -2.
-2, so it's a
Oh.
4.
I'm going to turn the move back around and do a -2 instead.
Even if it's +4 and then -2, it would still be the -2.
But can I defy this danger?
Sorry, hold on. Sorry, what was the aid for?
+4 only applies if the aid succeeds, right?
Yes.
So the +4 never happens, and he gets a -2 instead.
Correct.
Yes,
yeah.
but this.
Hmm.
Hmm. This is a predicament.
Yeah, because the next time someone successfully assists the target with aid, they get a +2 instead of +1. So this did not succeed. So it's a
Oh,
minus
yeah.
-2 instead.
Unless
when,
Rook wants to aid like by like jumping up and blinding it in the fucking eyes or something, or going for like the tendon and knocking it down or something. That's the only other way I could see him aiding.
Or Harold just doesn't notice it and just tries for it anyway.
I think that's most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's no way.
I think it might be something that Aziz doesn't quite even notice as well. It's just a wrong sort of like one wrong turn, right? And it sort of puts you in a complicated space.
No,
It's a
everything's
precision
going
move that
fine.
we don't.
I'm not used to
It's
my
a precision
flying form
maneuver that we
waiting
don't
this
quite
height.
carry out. That's all.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is a very heavy bird I'm in right now. Doesn't handle like the others.
We haven't test driven this baby yet.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta weigh down your scorpion tail a little bit to balance out the front end.
All right, let's try this hack and slash at the -2, I guess.
Coming a little too hot.
Yeah, just gonna go full speed, go right at it.
Okay.
Oh no!
I will mark that XP.
Mark the XP.
Ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
All right, so
+4 would have been a 10, but sadly it was not meant to be.
So
Nope, not at all.
So this time, so this giant also manifests a weapon out of like psychic energy of some sort, and since Aziz was aiding, you're also gonna be caught up in this as a secondary target. When you come down, something about the maneuver sort of gave the giant an extra opportunity, and it's just gonna slap the shit out of both of you as you're flying through the sky. Both for 9 damage, and then also Harold, it's gonna threaten you. The attack is forceful, so it's gonna threaten you to dismount you as well and send you flying through the air. What will you do about that?
Grab on for dear life, because
Okay.
I fall off, I'm dead.
Okay. So go ahead and defy me some danger.
But I don't have the -2 right now, right?
Correct.
Okay, that's good at least. That's something, right?
That instance is over. Unless Aziz would like to aid again, and then we can...
I don't know if there's time for that. Let's try and find danger.
Okay.
Boys.
So you're gonna manage to stay. Mounted. Aziz, you're gonna get smacked through the air. I think you're probably gonna threaten to hit the ground as well. Go ahead and defy me some danger as well.
That holding on might not have helped you out at all.
You'll break his fall. It's okay.
Let's see. I guess this would be powering through or enduring. Which would that be? Huh?
Mental fortitude, keeping concentration like flying.
Yeah, just like
I
God.
would say
give me
charm the
strength.
ground.
I'm gonna say powering through because I gotta...
See, that's not funny because he could actually charm the ground. So, like, I think.
No. All right. Well, see, I get a +1 to my strength in this form, so that's actually a 7.
Fantastic. So, so you stumble, hesitate, or flinch. The GM will offer you a worse outcome, hard bargain, or ugly choice. So I'll say you can do it, but you have to ditch him. That's
We do have a rogue as well on this puppy.
that's the hard bargain.
It's
Do
okay.
it, I got him.
Yeah, I'm
Come in.
probably gonna ditch.
Like,
Hopefully
in
it's close
game,
enough.
You know that Harold values your life more than he does his own right now.
Right. Well, hopefully we're close enough to the ground. It doesn't hurt you too bad.
Well, not looking good on hit points.
Well, you already made your roll. So
Yeah. So you're not going to take any damage from this. It'll just separate the two of you, and you'll have to reconvene under some possibly stressful circumstance. So you'll be able to not hit the ground, but you'll have to sort of dump him. So he's on the ground. You can be in the air, Aziz. Tyrion, you got hit and flew way back, maybe even at Harrison's feet. Rook, what are you doing in all this? Were you like gearing and prepping for the killing blow again? Like, are you like in position?
No, I just like flip around and I'll get ready to shoot him with my old raggedy bow.
Okay.
I could see Rook on the fucking tail of Aziz, just distracting like some scorpion venom. It's like, yeah, let's fucking do it.
or maybe Aziz comes
milk
down
you.
as me talon.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get mixed up and all that, it would probably be kind of dangerous. But you could probably mount Aziz as he's like ditching Harold and flying off.
or he could swoop down and just like pick me up.
Well, I think he's a little too focused on surviving. So like it would have to be initiated by you in this circumstance.
No, I just
Wild West mount.
I just turn around and get a shot ready.
Okay, do you fire that shot?
Can I?
Absolutely.
Yes, I do. That's volley, right?
Yes.
Ooh,
Success.
that's just a straight D8, right? I don't get no backstab or nothing for this.
I don't think so. Depends on the conditions of your backstab.
I don't think so. Oh, that didn't count. Yeah, that's more like it.
All right, yeah. So it's your arrow will find its way. It'll probably land on the giant somewhere. It'll probably
Bounced off.
No, it'll stick to him, but he kind of just like reaches up like he's swiping away a fly.
Right.
And then I think now that he's dispatched the bird and the one riding it, I think he's going to step up to finish off Tyrion. Harrison and Tyrion, you're both over there, and I think probably Rook is too. But Rook just fired that arrow. So Harrison and Tyrion, what are you guys doing as the giant approaches you with his psychic axe?
I'm in danger. How is everybody health-wise?
I'm down a little bit.
I'm feeling like 11 out of 21, you know?
17 out of 24 for me.
My arcane art lets me heal, give damage, shake clear of one enchantment, and then the aid thing.
Can you aid Harold again?
I can aid and do the damage again.
I mean, I already have it though. It's still there, right?
Oh, does
No.
it? No, it goes.
It goes. Yeah.
Because it says.
I have no idea. It doesn't say.
Let's see
I
what
think
it
it says that the next time someone aids you, isn't that what the spell says?
It says the next time someone successfully assists the target with aid.
Oh.
So,
Then that means it is still there, yeah.
oops.
Yeah, so I still have the damage and the assist thing, so...
Oh, that's good.
You want? I was gonna say you want some more.
Oh, that
No.
means.
Well, I would say-
Rook could have aided him.
I would say that the arcane art, if you use it again, it'll wipe out the current effect. So,
All right. Well, then I can't really do anything.
but
because
it seems like it is there.
I
you
could.
You could cure wounds. Do you have like a magic missile or anything like that?
I have that shadow walk and telepathy. That's all I have. The only other thing I see I can do is I can unleash a crazed performance and see if it. Oh, that doesn't really do anything. It just makes him attack a near ally. I don't know if I can do anything.
You could shadow walk us behind him a little ways because he's charging at us, and if all of a sudden we were like behind him,
Yeah, the only thing I worry about is it's like that level 7 spell, and I want to use it for when we like really super need it. Why don't you do what you're gonna do while I try to figure out what the heck I'm gonna try to do? Because I can't arcane art. Can I?
Fala will telepathically communicate with you.
Oh, great. Fuck. What does she say?
She says, "Hello? Can you hear me?"
Yes! Except it comes out more like a cracked voice. Yeah!
She says, "What you doing?"
Currently, taking on a giant. Taking on a giant. Taking on a giant.
She says, "I've been listening to the chant. I think I know the counter spell."
Okay. That would be amazing. What can we do to help?
She says, "The positions of where the spells are being cast are very important. If someone can, if you all can take those positions and chant the counter spell, we might be able to defeat them, or at least stop them from the imprisoning spell."
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, just the two you've already fought.
Oh, okay. So we could just the two of us could do there and chant that and mess with it.
Well, she can tell you two would increase your chances. One would work though, like just taking up one position in the circle.
Okay.
Could work, but two would. The more you have, the more your chances increase.
Oh,
Well, if we can just take out this one and then do that, that would be great. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna tell Tyrion that.
get the counter spell while we try to finish this one off, and
All right.
I am going to let's see. So he's coming to attack us, right?
Yes, he's coming to attack you in particular.
All right. I'm just gonna blast him with magic missiles again
Okay.
to try and keep his attention on me and away from the others.
Ooh,
Ooh.
success.
Nice.
Back with a vengeance.
I'm going to once again expose myself to danger to do double damage.
Okay.
12 damage.
Okay, and let's see, that's unwelcome attention, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, should we make this more dramatic? Because unwelcome attention is getting boring. I lose magic missile, which is my only offensive.
It's up to you.
No, I want to make it more dramatic. I lose.
Okay.
I've overused the spell and it fizzles.
Okay, yeah. So you put everything that you have left into this spell, and
Right into this one giant.
yes.
We're going for dramatic tension here.
Well, and it works. So what was gonna happen if you had chosen the other one was I was gonna have it fall on you, but since you chose this one, I'm gonna have it fall backwards.
Okay.
So yeah, so the giant will fall back as you basically land the killing blow. And that was like what 12 damage.
12 damage.
It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of
I'll say I was-
damage.
A
Let's say I was
lot of
aiming for his
damage.
throat, following Harold's example to try and make him stop chanting. I just blasted his throat out.
And so, all right, yeah. So the giant falls back, and with the big magic missile shaped hole in his chest, the again he sort of deflates, like the wreath of magical power around him sort of disperses. The psychic weapon goes away. What are you guys doing?
But Harrison was getting the counter spell, and there's still the other 3 to do their turn.
Okay. Well, this giant is down.
I
Yeah.
climb back on the turtle.
Okay, you go back to the turtle.
Yeah. I
Okay.
climb back on the shell.
Okay. So are you effectively removing yourself from the fight?
Oh, there's more?
Well, well, that's just kind of like that's kind of like home base. So that's like out of the scene.
Oh, I thought yeah. Okay, I thought we were gonna go downriver.
Eventually, but right now you're kind of on the battlefield.
All right, yeah, I'll hang back.
It's just a different location, like a scene.
Yeah, there's still what, 5 giants left?
Yeah, there are 5 more.
Okay. Yeah.
What are you two gonna do? Are you gonna swoop in on another one, or do you want to join us and try and dispel 2 spots?
Well,
I think I look up to Aziz like, dude, come on.
All right. Yeah, we're not spellcasters. That's not really our forte.
Yeah, we hit spellcasters in the head and see what happens.
Yes.
If we get blasted by magic, so be it. But maybe they don't. Maybe they stop.
Right, Harrison, I guess it's you and me chanting the spell, and they're gonna keep killing stuff.
All right.
We're the distraction.
All
You're
right.
Poisoning the well.
All right.
All right.
So, Harrison and Tyrion can go to take their positions, and Harold and Aziz will continue on. Did you want to take Rook with you, or
Yeah. Well, if Rook wants to come.
Yeah.
you want to go kill? You want to go kill shit?
Oh yeah.
Wait, before you go, do you still have that +4 in the damage? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We can kill 1 more at the minimum.
All right.
But I do need that successful aid, though. Otherwise,
We'll see.
All right, so this is going to be an arcane arts roll, Harrison, and this will be we'll say this will be aided by Tyrion.
Oh Jesus! An arcane art rule.
Yeah.
Aided by Tyrion.
Yeah. It won't be the official arcane art, so it won't like end the other thing. But I can't. I was looking through everything, and I was like, that seems like the only thing that seems appropriate.
Oh, come on. You're totally tuning your lute.
And while they're doing that, beautiful.
I have to aid.
No,
You
don't
already
aid me.
said, oh,
Don't aid
never
me.
mind.
Don't.
Don't
touch
Well,
me.
he said I did, so I didn't want to. So now
Excellent.
yours is a 12.
Excellent.
this is a solo performance.
You're welcome.
Tyrion's singing voices. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm like, and you're the choreographer.
I played the bongos. It's okay.
There you go.
Can't sing, but I keep a good rhythm.
Yeah. So so that's what you guys are going to be doing. Aziz, Harold, and Rook. Go ahead and show me what you're doing.
I'm going in low this time.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Fast
Are we going scrote low, or like how low are we going?
and low. Road low.
Road low.
Gross. Low. Oh my god.
Yes.
Excellent. So there's the aid.
Oh, this
+4. +4.
All right, let's go for this. There we go. Hack and slash.
Excellent.
Very good.
3d4.
I'm
3d4.
hoping that this is a male giant.
Sure.
We're
Yeah.
taking
You
the sack.
rolled a 14. I can't deny
Yeah,
that.
smash. We're taking the sack.
How much damage?
So do we just
Four.
do we like just go
14
between his
points.
legs?
Oh,
14 points of
that's
scrotal damage.
nasty. That's nasty.
Harold
Yeah.
calls this move the vasectomy.
It is now a female.
Oh,
So it's gonna double over, and then you're basically just gonna massacre this thing. It's crazy.
Or at the least a eunuch.
Oh my god. Yeah.
You want to be a monk, right?
And however, as it falls over, you can see that its part of this barrier sort of shatters. But then you can see something else. The chanting from
Why is Remy bitching?
I don't know. He was like giving me an earful.
Yeah.
Harrison and Tyrion, you can see the effect of their counterspell as it sort of is shattering the rest of the barrier. And as it does that, you're going to basically call over the. Let's see, I have 4 giants remaining, so you're going to call them over, and just to save some time here, they're going to do the instant. Was it instant transmission? Psh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And boom, 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 right around Harold, Aziz, and Rook.
Oh shit, they've eaten yard rats. Oh god.
Oh, let us know when we're done, and I will run to Harold. I'll run to Harrison.
Yeah, you'll get there in just a moment because you'll have some ground to cover. They can fly, so they got a little bit ahead. So
Right.
But
But if I can get to Harrison, you can do your shadow thing. And then
that's true.
jump us on their back, and I can say the magic word, and we're back.
This is all true.
Although we got to get the turtle back inside, so we shouldn't do that. I'll just run toward you, and we'll figure it out.
All right.
All right, so while that's resolving, 4 giants, and they're all kind of just like looking down on you guys, like, ha ha ha, now you're gonna get it. What do you guys do?
Spinning a hold to sting and envenomate.
Okay.
Venom.
Ooh.
Well, I went scorpion. But I don't know jack about poison, so.
So let's see.
Eat venom.
Let's do a defy danger, like, because I imagine, like, as you're striking out, I imagine they're gonna have some kind of response to that, like these big ass hands, and that you're gonna have to sort of maneuver around. So let's, and then I'll let you spend the hold on that if you can, or you can spend the hold regardless. But I want to see if you can avoid the danger of their.
Well, we'll try to power through. So it's strength with
Okay.
an additional +1.
Okay.
6 didn't get me there.
Okay. You can still spend the hold, like I said, so you can get the envenom effect, which I think is just going to perhaps give them a. Does it have a specific effect or?
No, I don't have any information on venom.
Okay, cool.
Or poisons. So
That's all right. So it's gonna. I think it's gonna cause them some pain. I think it will give you a +1 forward on other rolls, or give everyone a +1 forward on some other rolls, since they'll be having to navigate that. So, but however, as you go to sting it, and as you're like just constantly stinging it, I think it's going to grab your tail and it's going to sort of jerk you forward, sort of lifting you up. While you're up, the one of the other giants is going to maybe reach out with a psychic weapon and swing at you like a piñata.
good stuff.
Yeah.
Earning
Can I
these experience
defend
points.
that?
So, was
Yeah,
that
I'd like to defend the seas from the swing.
okay?
I think that might be the best option right now.
Okay, that's a success. You get 3 hold, which you can spend anytime for any of those effects,
Yeah.
or all of those effects, if you want to spend it all at once.
Yeah, no, I'll have the attacks, the damage or effect, and I will deal damage to the attacker equal to my level, so that's 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll open up the attacker to an ally, giving ally +1 forward against the attacker. So I'll give Rook +1 forward.
Oh, nice. Okay. Rook, think about what you're going to do with that. It rolled 5, so that'll be halved. We'll say that's 2 damage, and it'll take 6 damage, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. And yeah, and Rook, what will you do with this this +1?
Well, I want to like dive roll on by his feet
Okay.
and kind of get behind him,
Okay.
and I'll just stab him with a rapier.
Okay.
Do I need to defy danger first?
Let's see. I think he's pretty occupied with swinging his club at the at Aziz. However, there are 2 more. So yeah. So give me a defy danger, because one of them might try to reach out and grab you as well.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you're just hopping over hands, and you're like a bar of soap. They just can't like
Yeah.
get a good hold on you.
Just rolling back and forth.
So go ahead and
That's
do-
by name.
do what you're gonna do.
I don't guess he's surprised or defenseless, is he?
Not at this time.
Okay. Oh heck yeah, that'll work.
Okay. All right.
Can he use either of the +1 forwards for damage, or
No, I think it's just to his roll to do the thing, and then
Yeah.
all right. So that's one giant there, and then I think that's everybody in that section. Tyrion and Harrison, you're going as fast as you can, and you're getting closer, but you're still not there. And you can see him just getting pummeled in the distance, like, and you can see one of them's got Aziz held up, but you're still a bit of a distance away. Since Aziz could fly to get there, they were able to get there a little faster. Keep hoofing it, or is there another method here?
Or should I shadow walk and then you beacon, even if it's without the turtle?
well, what? Because you can shadow walk more than once, can't you? Your spells don't get, do they?
Let me read the spell. Shadow walk. The shadows you target with this spell become a portal for you and your allies. Name a location, describing it with a number of words up to your level. Stepping through the portal deposits you and any allies present. When you cast the spell at the location you describe, the portal may only be used once by each ally. So could we tell the
Right.
turtle the plan?
Well, no, you could if you roll well enough, you could cast it again, right? I think is
Yes.
what it's
So
asking.
you can make a new
Oh,
portal.
yeah.
So you get to them and make the portal,
Okay.
and then I'll just work on getting back to. I'll get back to the turtle, and then you make the portal. Portal you to the turtle, and then I'll get us all inside.
All right, so portal to the turtle, and then you'll get us all inside.
A turtle portal. Turtle portal.
All right.
Portal.
Yep, that's what I'll do. I'll
Dwarves
fucking
in a
run.
half shell.
I'll run in, head first. Wait, what level am I?
All right, so
Seven.
you'll portal to
Well,
get
just-
there.
Yeah, just portal and portal to get there. Because you're not gonna be able, because they're in the air anyway. How else? Right?
Yeah. Okay.
This sounds pretty ballsy. I love it.
All right, so am I portaling to get there and then portaling out? Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Gathering? All right.
Hopefully.
Pretty, please take me to the turtle.
No, not the turtle.
What's happening?
You're portaling to Aziz, and then you're taking Aziz and everyone to.
Pretty, please take me to Aziz safely.
That's hockey.
You have to use the pretty please.
Yes. Absolutely necessary.
It doesn't work unless you use pretty please.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
Sweet.
this hinges on some pretty good rolls. I guess the second one you have a little bit of leeway since you don't have to cast it again after that.
Yeah, so I'll go whoop through my own shadow and pop back out from behind Aziz. Hey there. And then
Yeah. And so you're kind of you'll be kind of in the air since he's being held, or you can appear on the giant's arm. You can appear in the air and be very quick about casting the spell, or you can cast it on the ground near them.
Okay. I guess it would probably be better if I cast it on the ground near them. Right? That way they can all go in.
Yeah, then they'll just have to concern themselves with getting free.
All right.
He's
Yeah.
already on the ground.
So I'm gonna be like, through the shadow portal, allies only. Nobody else can use it. No stinky giants allowed.
So when you show up, give me a defy danger first.
Motherfucker. Defy danger what? Charisma.
I would say you could use quick thinking for this because basically there's 4 giants there and they all look at you all angrily. This is going to require some either focus or quick thinking.
Listen, I can only keep doing this so long. Any other rolls you want me to get out of the way?
No, you're safe. You're safe to cast.
Oh, thank God. Oh, I'm so scared. What?
Yes, Harrison!
Yes! Yes! Let's go! Through the shadow! Right now, y'all.
Now, Rook, you're on the ground. Aziz, you're still being held by the giant. However, you do have a +1 against him to get away if you like.
Well, I was actually going to spend another hold to gore him.
Ooh, okay.
I'm dangerous on both ends.
Okay.
Baby.
Yeah, so if you spend the hold, I'll just allow you to gore him a bit, and then he'll drop you. So of course you can fly. So
Or you can just go through the portal. Meow.
well, I was just saying for the fall damage, you can probably just sort of fall and then catch yourself on the wind, and you can fly through the portal if you like.
And then that one will be, pretty please take us to the turtle.
So let's see. So I think there probably will still be some danger. There's 4 giants around here, so they're all there's lots of big hands, just sort of either grabbing or weapons swinging. So it's a pretty dangerous place to even fly through. So how will you navigate that?
Dexterously.
Okay. And then Rook, think about how you're getting to the portal as well. How will you navigate?
Okay.
Sneaky sneak. Big hands, I know you're the one.
No.
Sorry. Took all the good rolls. I'm so sorry.
I took all the good rolls. Okay, so let's see. Hard bargain, ugly choice. So I think one of them is going to. I think one of them is going to. Yeah, go ahead.
Could the hard bargain be leave me behind?
I think perhaps that could be totally could be a hard bargain or ugly choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was going to attempt to swoop and knock Harold in.
Yeah,
you know.
so I think you can either get Harold in or yourself in, I think is what's going on.
Oh,
Get
don't
yourself
do
in.
this shit.
Damn it.
Get yourself in.
Oh, that's technically a 7 through 9, but I like it, so let's do it.
How is that technically a 7 through 9? Oh,
No, that's the ugly choice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is a
But I like it. It's
Yeah.
heightened the drama.
Well, yeah, because it's an ugly choice, but I still failed. So, yeah, I just miss Harold and go in the portal.
Smacks right in.
So Harold stays behind. Rook, what are you doing?
I'm gonna act fast and just continue the momentum of my roll right into the portal.
Okay.
I don't know nothing about it, but I'm going there.
All right. Defy danger. Excellent. Yeah, you managed to slip right in. Harold, you're gonna have to roll your own defy danger.
Yes, sir.
One of the giants has a psychic club. He's gonna bring it right down at you. Harrison, are you still there, or did you go through?
I am still there.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try and guard against his smack against me and use the momentum to fall into the portal.
Absolutely.
So I guess strength. I don't know.
Yeah, powering through. You're definitely not getting out of the way. So.
No.
That's very true.
Oh,
The two of you have gained so much experience tonight.
I know it.
Okay, so.
That's all, folks.
No, we're gonna do.
You rolled snake eyes, sir.
Yes, I did.
You're gonna
Nice.
take 8 damage.
I'll take 7 because I do have 1 armor.
And you will go through the portal.
and I just imagine when Harrison casts this portal, he's just kind of like standing on the edge, so he just kind of see ya.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Harrison's already defied the danger.
I'm like.
Well,
see
here,
ya.
how about this? You get Harold. You get hit. You take some damage. You get knocked in, but you're also gonna knock Harold in as well.
Yeah.
Harrison in as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to be cool about it, and I'm just like, wait, you big old.
No.
My cool exit is ruined.
And onto the back of the turtle, leaving the giants in the dust. And
Get off of me.
of course.
Janet, I'm a 1 HP.
Oh my god, let me heal you.
1
Everybody-
HP? Really?
Yep.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
So that was I was like, oh, he's gonna take 8 damage and it'd be fine. But wow, 1 HP, that is pretty tense though. That is intense.
All right.
Yep.
Is everybody here?
Yes, Tyrion, go.
Barely.
And I will say the word of recall. Pickles. And then we
What?
disappear and reappear inside Happy Tree.
All right.
And then we'll slap a cure serious wounds on top.
Yes.
Because I think
If you appear back at Happy Tree, the elves will gladly take him away to tend to him. Actually, you can
No,
heal.
I don't want the elves.
You
I
can,
want
I
one
know.
wound
I was about to say, yeah. Lucinia is gonna give you some.
Some curing moderate wounds, eh?
She's gonna lay on
I-
hands. She's gonna lay on some
I will-
hands.
I dropped 10 on him like as soon as we plopped back in.
He like pushes your hand away and says, "No,
Yeah,
Tyrion."
You don't understand.
Lucinia.
I'll take
You
this 10.
don't understand. This is an opportunity.
I didn't heal you all the way, but I wanted to get you Death's Door just in case. I left a little bit for her, don't worry.
She'll sense the scent of your god, and she hates that god. I don't know why. What are you? Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Wow,
Tyrion.
I'm just
It's okay,
flattened
don't
on the
worry.
back of the shell, peeling myself off.
Still bleeding from every orifice.
All right, does anyone else want to be healed?
I'm good.
I guess I can safely say now that I'm good, that I haven't taken any damage.
Still, we took out 3 of the orcs and
Or
the
giants.
invading force. 3 of the giants
Yeah.
and a portion of the invading orc force. I think that bought us a little bit of time to decide what to do next.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we took down 2 ships. That's the main thing.
All right. The gang will all come in to greet you guys on being back. Fala will come and throw her arms around Harrison, and she says, "You did it! You did it! You did the counterspell."
Thank you for your help. Like my ribs are crushed from Harold falling on me. Yeah, I'm like, ugh.
And
You know that like little squeaky penguin from Toy Story? That's how I'm talking.
Before his squeaker's fixed with the wheezing and the squeaking.
Yeah.
Lucidia will give you a look up and down, Harold, and just shake her head and signal for you to follow her.
Hey.
Have a good night, Harold.
Hera gives you a curt nod, Tyrion. She says, "Good work out there. I wish I had been by your side."
He's also very
I wish you had been by my side as well.
Oh! Coughing up blood.
She says, "When we fight the orcs again, I will be."
Yes.
And oh, go ahead.
Chicken wow, wow.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead. It's fine.
Oh, well, I was gonna say, get your feels in because Stefan's about to break in on the scene.
And we will cause even more mayhem and destruction among.
She seems to like that. And at that point, Stefan will come in and say, "That was fantastic! Oh, if only we had joined forces like that at the battle with the orcs, we probably could have taken them." Tyrion, we must work together. With you and Harold and the rest of this crew.
I believe you're forgetting their names. Harrison, Aziz, and Rook.
Yeah, and
They are all.
he repeats their names, but he does it on the wrong people, and he just
like I'm broke now, and
and he says not to mention I've heard back from our friend. I know what Tum Tum's next move is.
Oh.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll get to that next time.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's see, Aziz. Dewdrop's gonna come up and give you a big old slap on the back.
Ow.
The high priest elves are going to come up and give you a very humble nod of the head to thank you for protecting Happy Tree, and
oh
see.
god, I can't wait to hear Clive.
Yeah, and then Rook, Clive is gonna be like.
Yeah, you just see me with my head on my hand.
You didn't do too bad out there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He says, it's got me thinking about a little song. Would you like to hear it?
Yeah, I'd like to hear it.
He says, care to share a drink?
Yeah.
Oh, good, because I'm completely out.
Oh my god.
Mother.
And we'll and we'll end on that. Unless anybody has anything they have to get out of the way.
No, that's so funny.
No.
I think that's the perfect scene to end it on.
It went from being my problem to Rook's problem real quick.
All right.
It went from Clyde being an actual antagonist.
He's come full circle.
All right.
All right.
Excellent. So that's our game tonight. That's our stream. I was trying to think of a final scene, but I don't think I have one for you tonight. And Yep, we do this every Wednesday. We do this every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you've been watching tonight, you've been earning points. You can spend those points next week at our dungeon crawl to make things happen, to give things to the players as they, or to work forces against them as they they fight tooth and nail to reclaim the 3 legendary artifacts that are held in White Plume Mountain. So come check that out. Spend some points. It's gonna be a great time. Also, check out dndwild.com. You can use our code theactionsturge at checkout to get 10% off some really nice color changing metal dice. And we are joined today by our friend the Plaster Dragon, who has a channel of his own that he streams on. Would you like to tell people about that while I line up a raid?
It is twitch.tv/theplasterdragon. We're an Extra Life charity channel. That means anything that comes in, bits, subscriptions, donations, all goes to children's hospitals. We do D&D, we do some video games, and then we have some serials that we do on the weekends. John is part of one of them, which is our superhero game, Business Blackridge, where we are, I was going to say a dysfunctional super team, but we're mostly functional. It's like a functional super team in Hellspawn, who basically plays Spawn, more or less, with less powers. And we just have a good time. Do it for charity, do it for fun, and it's a good time. So hop over and check us out sometime.
Heck yes. And tonight, and of course, thank you to Mortkick as well for always hanging out. He's not streaming yet, but one day maybe.
One day when my upload speed is better than 1 megabit.
Whoa.
But we love having him here on the Action Sturge. We really love having him here. And of course, Fork Puff, the Deacon Smith, and Terry. And with that, let's head out. I see Level 1 Geek is streaming, and let's go ahead and give them a raid.
Night, everybody.
And make sure to join in the raid. You get extra points you can spend next week.
Hearts all around.
Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good night. There's the raid.